All right.
Oh my god.
Tragic. I didn't start
Dude,
recording 10 seconds sooner.
I could have saw that coming. Literally, it's on your screen.
I just started
I was not
crying.
prepared.
Let me lower that.
All right.
Oh man.
Um,
What was the difference between Dewey Hobbs and Stevie Squidbrand?
So Squid is
Who were
Johnny's
they?
character, so that one's already been taken. So you have
Ah.
Jada Sanford, who is an online influencer, but in the real world is a nasty little freak who has a hard time talking to people because she's a Nosferatu, and their whole thing is being little freaks. Or
Right.
Dewey Hobbs is an old man gangrel who can transform into an animal, who was killed and embraced while he was out hunting one night.
Right.
Jada
Dude,
can
so he
like go
got
invisible.
high level animalism, huh?
Jada can go invisible or something. That's her thing. I forget. I made all of these in a haze while I was definitely working.
Oh
a
yeah,
quick and in a hurry.
levels. He got level 3 animalism.
I think we'll do Dewey Hobbs.
Alrighty.
We have.
Blessed on God.
All right.
It was gonna be blessed on, and then I was like, wait,
Blessed on, baby.
blessed on.
Blessed
go.
stat on God.
I changed my name too, guys. Don't worry.
I can't wait to
Oh my
see it. I don't know
God.
how to find it yet.
Oh, I'm so glad we're gonna
Actors?
play a serious game of Vampire the Masquerade, guys.
That's
Okay.
good
All
job,
right.
Belgian.
So
Old man Dewey fart.
let's
Don't
see.
you laugh at my last name. It's Eastern European. I didn't get to choose it.
So, chronicle tenets are a thing, which is basically so your character has their personal things that they themselves believe in, which are your touchstones and convictions, and then your crew has a thing that they believe in. That's kind of the reason why they get together is they have similar beliefs, maybe not exactly ideal, and they might come into conflict. Hello, Calcifer, my boy, get out of my way. There is a preset one here that I have, and then some suggestions on ones out of the book if we don't like any of this. So, our little default one is be loyal to the community and the community to you. Access to higher truths must be available to all. Moral transgressions are justified when in search of escape from the vampiric condition. If we don't like those, I can read the couple of the ones from the book that also might be good fits for what we're doing tonight.
What was the last one about vampiric condition?
Moral transgressions are justified when in search of escape from the vampiric condition.
No, cause I don't like that one.
I don't think I'm trying to escape being a vampire.
That's what I'm saying. I think being loyal to the community would fit for On Ga. I'm gonna try so hard to be serious.
I don't think Mr. Fart cares about the community.
All right.
No.
So, some of the ones from the book that might also be good, and we can mix and match these. Humanist, which is thou shalt not kill, save in self-defense. Thou shalt not rape or torture. Thou shalt not harm the innocent.
That's already one of my convictions.
Another one could be never deny true love. The guilty should suffer. Uphold the norms of decent society.
I could see that one.
The
My
gothic
character's
romantic
so
one.
Anarch coded.
I mean, Anarch to me feels like they would be on board with never deny true love, the guilty should suffer, and uphold the norms of decent society is the one that's kind of lacking in there, but you're never going to get 100. That's where some of the fun drama comes from, is chronicle tenets versus your personal tenets.
Right.
I think Never Deny True Love sounds good then. If we're looking for some tension too.
All right, so
THM.
gothic romantic. So that is your 3 tenets are never deny true love. The guilty, I'm going to put this in the Discord chat for you guys to copy paste because the book is evil and doesn't let you copy paste. Except for specific sections. Oh, my shift key doesn't work. Uphold I'm getting a new keyboard Monday. Finally, on my no more double tapping.
Woohoo!
I almost fought to my death today in Minecraft because my shift stopped working, and I was like, I'm glad I'm getting a new keyboard.
Yikes.
All right. So on your character sheet, there's the little diamond icon.
There's a shift of work joke in there somewhere. I just can't piece it together.
You can put your Chronicle tenants in that box labeled Chronicle tenants. It's under the little diamond icon, which itself is under the little blood icon if you're looking on your left side of your character sheet. Let's get some.
How do you pull that up? What's
They even put in?
hotkey?
C.
Once it's assigned.
Oh, assign me.
There you go.
Rain.
Assign me.
Kat
should've been able
assigned
to press
herself
button.
because Kat's
I
better
did.
than you are when it comes to technology.
That's
On
true.
God. Okay.
What can I say?
I'm not gonna do that one.
We put that under the Chronicle.
Chronicle tenants. Yep, now we have that picked.
This is downright funky.
It's actually Jazzy Folk 120 BPM.
I see. That's perfect shopping speed.
Oh, I don't even have music.
Sometimes it takes longer to send to other people. Eventually it should come in. Unless you've muted it.
Oh hey,
prior.
I love our Fallout soundtrack.
Yes. So, desires are the other thing you have to put in. It's on that same page that has Chronicle tenants. So your character has an ambition, which is something that is kind of another one of their guiding lights, so to speak, that they have. And then you also have a desire, which is not quite a long-term, but longer than a short-term goal that you reassign every session, or potentially you keep the last one if you decide that it's still relevant. The mechanical point of a session, or a desire, once per session, when the character definitively acts to further accomplish their desire, they may immediately recover 1 point of superficial willpower damage. That's basically mental HP. You get mental HP, you get physical HP. So if you act in accordance to your desires, you motivate yourself a little bit. You get a little bit less mentally beat up. So pick a desire that you feel is going to be fun to try and pursue.
What if I want to be mentally beat up?
Well, you'll get there, I'm sure.
I don't know what to put. I'm gonna be real.
This is
I'll
the
have
first
it in
time I
just
ever
one
had
minute.
decision paralysis on this. I just immediately knew. Great.
So, for what this adventure is
That
about,
problem
authentication's
is
really
when you-
working out, gang.
The problem is when you play a character whose whole thing is not giving a damn. It's hard to give a damn.
Well, maybe give a damn about something that's not giving a damn. You know?
I mean, your desire could be it's a little edgy or maybe cliche, to prove that you don't care, as paradoxical as that is.
There you
Again,
go.
I'm down for that.
Yeah. There's a situation where, like, maybe your character probably should care, and then you decide to just really go out of your way to prove that you don't.
That's gonna be fun.
Nuh-uh.
No.
It's gonna be so
Nuh-uh.
fun. It's gonna be so fun. They're gonna be like, people are dying in the streets. Yeah, I don't care.
House for you blend in so well. I don't know what you're doing, but I think you're stepping on things you shouldn't be back there.
Oh, Kelsey.
Okay. So that's desire. That's Chronicle tenants. I think that's everything that you guys get to make decisions over. Real quick, the game is D10s.
Yeah, what are these notes? What are these?
I don't even look at them. It's for me.
You,
Okay.
with those D10s, you roll a number of them equal to the dots you have in a thing called a dice pool. Dice pools are built based on what you're doing. So, for example, if you're trying to take and maybe tame a wild horse, that could be like manipulation or stamina plus animal kin, and you would roll a number of dice equal to the total amount of dots on those two things. Um, there's also, let me give you guys access to it.
You
There
said you roll
is-
the dice equal to those dots?
Yeah, so like let me
Okay.
pull up Bless Anaga. Anga? Bless Anga? What is your
Blessed
last
on
name?
Ga.
Anga, okay. So if Bless Anga is trying to convince somebody to let him do a photo shoot with him, that would
Mhm.
probably be charisma plus persuasion, which would give Bless a total of 8 dice to roll, not counting his, and one of those would be a vampire hunger dice. We'll get to that when we get to that if it comes up.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be 8 dice. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Also on your character sheet, some of your skills have a little S. That is a specialty. When your character is doing something that they are specialized in, they get an extra dot. They get an extra dot.
So
So
just get an extra dice when we do that one.
yeah. So if let's go to Dewey. If Dewey, for some reason in our Mardi Gras feast, finds himself in a situation where hunting and survival are relevant, he gets an extra dice to do it. He also, now this was a fun little twist that Dewey has. I don't know if you looked at it yet. He has a specialty in blood cults.
I saw a cult, not blood cult.
Yeah, if the little S next to a cult, he's got a little knowledge of the occult. He's got extra knowledge of blood cults. What a fun old man he is, huh?
He's so
Where
fun.
is that at?
The little
Hover
S on
over
your
S
character
on
sheet.
cult.
Oh, you can hover over the S.
Yes. Also, now that we're done with all that, I'm going to lock your character sheets. That way you guys don't accidentally change anything you shouldn't.
Boo.
I forgot to add my specialty, so I'm adding it now.
I am good at photography. You're so correct.
Yep. You're really good at photography, and you're really good at being a functioning alcoholic.
Ooh, am I? Okay.
Yeah. So
Word.
so the diamond icon where you put your chronicle tenets also has your character's background, merits, and flaws. So background is kind of just background information that may or may not come up.
Why am I
People-
fucking vegan?
Because you don't eat people.
Oh.
You have a
You only
restriction
eat
where you
animals.
only drink from animals. Well, and you could drink from a person if you really wanted to try. It's just a lot more effort for you than the average vampire.
Oh, I can click on them and tell me. Never
You
mind, I
can,
won't
yep.
yell.
Yep. So merits are things that are like general, just kind of good stuff that your character can do. Like for example, Bless is beautiful. He gets extra dice for social rolls, of where being beautiful matters. But yeah, he's also got stalkers.
Are we sure this is a Pete Davidson looking guy?
Have you? Okay, now I want you to consider who Pete Davidson has been dating for the last like 6 months to a year. Look at his repertoire. I felt like it was appropriate to give him looks because for some ungodly reason, that man gets a lot of women that you would think are out of his league.
I'm gonna be real with you. It's not because
I'll
of
see-
looks.
I'll
It's
see
because
here.
of personality.
Well, it's a good thing that he's also
that makes people
famous,
shine bright like a
Uh,
diamond.
and he's got stalkers. So, Kat, at some point during the evening, you might have your stalkers come up. Good luck. And then you can never get rid of them. If you get rid of them, another one shows up because Pete Davidson's just that cool and famous, and everybody loves him.
Oh, gosh dang it.
All right.
Foreshadowing.
So,
I feel like I have so many more flaws and merits than everybody else.
you might have. I mean,
I got-
there's
I
no
think it's
limit.
because I'm the next tier up.
There's also no limit, I think,
child
on
there.
the flaws you can take. You can take as many flaws as you please, and you just get extra points to spend. So maybe you took.
You're required to spend 2 points on flaws in the character creation.
Oh, I see. Well, there's no upper limit, I don't think. You can be as flawed as you
Yeah, there's
please.
no upper limit.
Let's see.
It's like seven points for merits and 2 points for flaws.
So, you guys don't have a haven because we're not concerned with those mechanics for the purposes of this one shot. So, on the average, we're gonna do just real quick. On the average day, what is Bless Onaga doing when he's not hanging out with his vampire friends?
I'm out there
On
promoting
God.
my music, on God. I'm trying to, I spread the on God legacy by being on God, which is who I am. And I try to pass out my CDs on the streets. I go into recording offices. They like what I look like. I have the face for radio. And nowadays, that's live stream. So, I mean, it works out anyway. Yeah.
I see. So do we want to change that you're instead of being famous for so is it you're still famous for photography and you're just trying a new angle, or do you want to change it that you're famous for music?
Yeah, I wanna like. I feel like images tell 1,000 words, and why can't I do that too? Maybe I want to talk too.
Okay, incredible.
I can't wait to be pissed off at Bless this whole time, dude.
All right, so Elgin, same deal. On an
Yeah.
average day, what's Dewey doing?
Dewey farts out there just living it up in the woods for a little while, trying to find that connection to nature. He's really trying to find his place in the world as he knows it. So he's kind of just out in the woods doing his thing, collecting stuff for, rituals that he may not be talking about later or not. But he's really just trying to see who he is. He's unsoul searching.
Because he's dead. That's good. That's a good one. All right. And so lastly, we have Steven Squid Brand. What's he doing on the average day?
I mean, out there starting bar fights and intentionally losing to maintain the masquerade. Ripping off other punks, fucking slamming bass solos. Just chilling.
Okay, cool. So real quick, how did you guys end up getting together? We have a punk, an old man, and a currently nosediving influencer of sorts.
I feel like these other youngins are way more connected than I'm gonna be. So they can say how they met and I'll slide in somewhere.
I just want to stress that Squid is older than you.
Oh yeah. Oh, big time, yeah.
Like
Squid's old.
Squid, yeah. So
yeah,
Squid
was
died.
born in the 70s. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
So Squid's
That's funny.
Squid's an old man.
Maybe.
They're
while
actually about the
Squid was
same
doing
age, I
bar
think.
fights.
Yeah, we're about the
Uh.
same age. Like me and Dewey are the same age. Maybe I went to elementary school with Dewey.
That's
good. That would be good. I'm trying to look at. You have no merit, Dewey?
No.
I think we could all be at a bar because Squid, you're starting fights. I'm a very high functioning alcoholic and gotta get that high function from somewhere, and it's alcohol.
Oh, I mean, I'm
Nope.
I'm a fucking addict too, by the way. like I have to drink blood from people on my drug of choice, or it hurts me.
So
I think
Kat does
we
as
may
well.
have all just met at the same bar, but I through my unsoul searching, I feel like I can try and help you to be better people or unpeople. And I think
We're his
I think I
charity
may.
case.
Yeah, I think you two are my charity case. I may actually just try to rope you into my cult. So
Yeah.
I think that's my angle.
I
Incredible.
don't know, man. I'm not much of a joiner.
That's okay. That's what they all say at first, baby. Would be the
That's
first
what
time I've
they
heard
all
it.
Say it first. Okay, cool. So, do you guys?
Oh
so,
fuck! I'm just a Latter-day Saint. God damn it.
Congrats, a latter-day vampire saint.
Done so well.
So, do you guys hang out at that bar whenever you guys are like hanging out together most of the time? You think?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Where is?
It's literally called the shithole dive.
Okay, nice. What a great place to be in. 205. There we go.
Oh come on, Dewey's gotta have a weapon.
Wait, no, it's got a weird nautical theme, like a Kraken theme. It's called the ship hole.
The ship hole.
Yeah, the ship hole dive.
Nautical style.
Okay. So cool. With that, so you guys have all met up at the ship hole. and you have something fun to talk about today. At some point during your day-to-days, you were approached by somebody. So the setting you guys are in, this is New Orleans. The year is the current year, 2026. It is a couple weeks before the present day because Fat Tuesday typically occurs in the middle of February. And Mardi Gras is in full swing, approaching near its end. There's about a week until Fat Tuesday. And all of you guys in your day-to-day life were approached by an individual in a Greek tragedy mask with like a jester outfit, with a little invitation that was labeled to you, your name, from the Crew of Angels. What you would know is that the Crew of Angels is one of the biggest Mardi Gras crews in the city. They always put on incredible parties to celebrate the end of the carnival season on Fat Tuesday. And you guys have received some type of invitation from them. And you've all, I assume, met up at the bar to maybe like a day or two before the party to discuss this because you're all friends. It's like, hey, what'd you get up to today? I got invited to this, like, party by this freak in a mask. Oh, really? Me too.
I need to see, did we blessed? That's what it is.
What about me?
I was trying to remember your name and how to say it. I was like, where's
Go
the
on,
break?
address me. Blessed. On God.
Blessed on God. We gotta change that.
I'm literally never calling your character blessed on God.
You don't have to say
like, you're
his full
just-
name.
You're just gonna be B to
Blessed.
me.
You are B. That's fair. Alright, Dewey. Alright, Squid. So you guys also got these invitations?
I
Well, of
tore mine
course.
up and threw it away, man.
I gotta get into the mindset of Blessed on Go. Well, you know, I really feel like it was really cool because he had that mask on. And I think that's really cool. And all this partying going on. I mean, everyone's listening to music, but it's too loud for them to hear my stuff. And I mean, I'm taking cool pictures and everything. But I mean, they're all saying the same thing, party, party, party. But you're not hearing anything because it's just loud. So I feel like this is a place where they could really, truly understand the vibes that I'm giving, you know. I don't know how y'all feel about that. If y'all like what this bar is playing, then that's on y'all, and y'all probably wouldn't like it.
No, I
I'm
told you.
chugging
before.
alcohol right now.
I'm
You
gonna be
talk
real,
about-
B. That mixtape that you gave me is the worst music I've ever heard in my life.
Hey, you know what? It made you feel something then, didn't it? If it's the worst, then it's on your radar, and that's all I want. I appreciate the feedback.
You have a song on there that is like 12 minutes of tribal throat singing.
Yeah, that's the feature. That's the whole point. That's the only one that's not me. What about me?
I don't know. I didn't make it past the first track. It was 12 minutes of tribal throat singing, bro.
See, and that was the test. If you can't endure, how can you create, you know?
Oh, God.
Dewey, what are you doing over there? Did you fall asleep?
I'm questioning all of my life choices over here. You're something special, aren't you, Bliss?
That's
Yeah.
what the Ongas do.
So,
Stay
Nah,
blessed.
I don't know about y'all, but I don't get invited out too much. Typically, I do the inviting, but have you guys actually read what this invitation says?
so it sounds like Squid tore his up. Would either of you have opened it before now, or were you waiting to have a chat?
Oh, I would have opened it immediately.
I would have opened mine.
Okay, so what it said on it was, the Crew of Angels requests your presence. Come and partake of our beauty and grace as we hold a vigil on Fat Tuesday. Doors open at 7 p.m. Refreshments will be provided. Please arrive in your best masquerade attire and stay to celebrate the midnight glorification of the end of Carnival.
You say midnight glorification
Yes.
of Carnival. Okay. Carnival.
And if
we're a
there's any
couple
other
days
information
before.
that you would like to know about the Crew of Angels, you can ask, and it might be something that is just public knowledge, or it could be something that maybe your character could roll for to see if they could figure it out on the internet or talk to their friends, blah, blah, blah.
Have I as a member of a scene heard of a different scene that's this scene?
Which scene are you a part of?
The punk scene.
Punk scene? Probably. I think you might have, but it would probably be pretty difficult for you. I think yours would be a roll. So that's
Okay,
probably
what am I?
intelligence
Or,
and streetwise, maybe.
Intelligence is streetwise. All right, I'll roll
Yeah.
that. That's 4 die.
We're also testing new.
I got
energy
one.
systems.
I got 1 hunger because I ain't drink somebody to death today.
Correct. All of you start off at 1 hunger.
2 successes.
2 successes.
Wow.
Yeah, no. So nothing that you've heard of, other than that they throw some really sick parties, but none of the people that you know of have personally ever attended one. It sounds like, or if they have, they're not willing to share.
Yeah, I don't know shit about these people. If I'm being honest, kind of not my vibe, you know.
So, I guess I haven't been a vampire for very long.
I've been a vampire for 7 years.
I've been a vampire for 27 years.
Oh my god.
I've got 6. 6
Mm.
years.
2, 6. And then Anga.
The fact that I've
7.
been around for 27 years and I don't know who these people are, other than just like their name and they throw sick parties like that, it's kind of weird.
So there's got to be some weirdness with the Mardi Gras cruise, and with a Dewey's apparent specialty in blood cults. has he heard through the grapevine? Like, I feel like you know other people, right? There's got to be rival cults of some sort, or maybe it's like one big family.
Okay, yeah. So I could see that. So that would be intelligence and occult, and then you get 1 extra dot because it's your specialty.
So intelligence in a cult. So I've never had to roll for it. I
Alright,
wasn't paying
so-
attention when Johnny did.
You have two dots in intelligence, so that's
I
2
do.
dice. And
And
then
then
occult, you have 1 dot,
2 for
so that's
occult,
1
that's
die
specialty.
plus your specialty is, so it becomes 2. So you have 4. You're gonna roll 3 dice that are your standard die, and 1 die that's hunger. You want a 6 or above for success. You total your amount of successes.
Are these all D6s?
D10s.
They're all d10s.
10s. Okay. Is a 5 meets it, beats it?
No, a 5 is a fail.
Yeah, 6 or better is
Whoa.
a success.
So I'm rolling the 4 dice I get and a hunger die.
No, you replace one.
No,
of
the
them.
hunger die replaces one of
Replace
your
one
die.
of them. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the hungrier you are, the more die you have that are your beasts.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. That's cool.
Yeah, and then for the 2 of you,
I
since
already-
you haven't been vampires for too long, and one of you, your sire, has not talked to you since he made you, we're not going to go into too much of the meta world of darkness for you two. I don't think Bless is probably all that interested in the vampire stuff. Other than, man, I gotta send all my songs and do all my photography at nighttime now. This sucks.
Yes, exactly. I still think I'm gonna die.
That's why Bless getting into music, because photography sucks at night.
That's true.
Yeah, literally.
There's like a whole plot point
That's
about
such a good
that
point.
in a great TV show that everyone should watch. That is a big inspiration for what we're doing tonight. Anne Rice's interview with the vampire.
And I've definitely not watched any of it.
I haven't watched the TV series. Watch the movie, the OG.
Ugh.
You actually gave. I don't know if you remember, Rain. You / your mom gave me Anne Rice's signature.
Oh.
I
So
do
Yeah,
what
have
am I
it.
definitely,
trying to
yeah.
roll here?
So you're gonna roll 3 regular dice and 1
Uh-huh.
dice that is your hunger dice, however you denote that based on what dice you have in front of you.
Right. Okay, I've done that.
And then how many of those are
Uh,
6 or better?
1.
1.
Do you have any ones or tens?
I have a 1 and
Okay.
a 10.
Well, a 10 is a success.
Well, it's on the hunger die. So I
Okay,
don't
it
know
doesn't
if
matter. Unless you have
so
another 10, a 10 on a hunger die doesn't matter. It's just a success.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah. So there's a there's basically like a messy critical where if you get a critical success, which is 2 or more 10s, and one of them is a hunger die, things go good but bad.
I see.
Yeah.
So
You
I've
get more
got
than you bargained for. Is
two-
how they
two
refer to it.
successes.
2 successes. Okay. I think so for you, the blood cult angle, a little bit easier than just general knowledge. There is what you have heard in your again. So how did Dewey get into blood cults? Right, this like seemingly rather simple old
So-
man. How did this happen?
This is actually something he was into before he was a vampire. This was something that he got into before he was a vampire in one of the hunting lodges. And then it was more like Christian voodoo kind of thing. It wasn't really like a whole blood cult. And that's still kind of what it is. I think that's the direction I go. It's more Christian voodoo, but Dewey, after his own life, is finding that there's some aspects of it that
Isn't that an oxymoron?
it is,
Okay.
but that's what he believes it is.
Yeah, okay, I see.
This
I'm
is
pretty
Dewey.
sure,
This
I'm
is
pretty sure.
characterization for Dewey, an oxymoron
It's
himself.
the Dewey.
It's yes,
the
this
Dewey's
is
Christian
the,
system.
This is the cult he's a part of. Is Christian voodoo. Like he paints the ceiling of his porch ceiling blue, so bad spirits when they come to the front door think it's the sky and not a house.
Incredible.
Mm.
So
That's the
what
type
he
of
would
shit
have
he's
picked up, I guess, amongst his fellow culties or just his personal research, would be the crew of angels. They have a weird obsession with the Archangel Michael.
Okay.
Yeah, like you've heard like a lot of them, because crews, there's like crew hierarchy, crew royalty. A lot of the crew royalty have a weird obsession with the Archangel Michael from Christian mythology.
That means something to me.
I mean, it could. It's more information than you started with. So
Oh,
It
God,
is.
I know
It
information
is,
as a
yeah.
player that my character definitely would not fucking know.
so, is there any world where you think Bless knows anything about this crew at all, Kat?
I would say, do I know of any of the artists that are there, or any of the promoters that I've been like trying to spread my music and photography to?
Okay, so we're going the fame angle, perhaps.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So roll intelligence plus your fame, however many points of fame you have.
Intelligence and fame. Okay. So I do like /1d6 or 10,
So
5, however many
if
it is?
you could click on the word intelligence, and then I think it should let you choose. Nope.
Oh, it does.
If you click on the word, nope, not for fame. I actually don't know how to roll your non-skill things in this. Is it a custom roll? Can I make one of those real quick?
Ooh.
Dice pool, add dice, intelligence, add dice, fame, disciplines, glory, renown. Nope. Okay. So, yeah, you can do /roll whatever the number of d10s. One of them needs to be your hunger die. I don't know how you would denote that.
/roll. Okay, intelligence is. I'll just roll one separately. So 3 d10 for intelligence, and then where's my fame?
In the
Is your
diamond
fame is
tab,
gonna be-
you have 2 dots of fame.
Yeah.
Oh, background. Okay, so 5 d10 and then 4
And
and
then
then I'll
one's
just
gonna
roll a
be
separate
hunger.
one for hunger. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my roll for everything, and then /roll 1d10 for hunger.
All right, so you get 2
7,
successes,
8,
3
2,
successes.
9.
Yeah.
And then my hunger success as well.
So, I think, yeah. So while you were taking and passing stuff out, you took and one of the promoters in like the studio, you overheard him talking about how excited he was for the crew of Angel's party, and this was after you got your invite. And so you take and chat him up about it, and he basically tells you, oh yeah, no, like if you want to get like in, like you want to be somebody, you definitely want to show up at this party, bro. I hear that at midnight they're gonna do some kind of like induction ceremony thing. That's gonna be everybody who's anybody is gonna be there.
Oh hell yeah! All right, then I'm gonna be like, guys, yeah. I've been drinking, so I forgot. I mean, it works. But whenever I was over at the studio, there's this dude that told me like if you wanna get like in, like be someone like on God, but someone better, then we gotta go. I mean, you, what's your name again? Dewey, you and that blood cult stuff. I mean, if they're doing something at midnight, that's just blood cult hours, you know. And I'm a vampire saying that, so we gotta be there. And then Squid, I mean, I'm sure you can throw something, like you can trash something up there. Surely.
I'm sure you can trash something out there.
Trying to get everyone's buy-in.
So, speaking of buy-in, who is going to put effort into dressing up? So the masquerade attire typically is going to be like some type of fancy clothes, and then a nice little masquerade mask.
I'm just gonna be real. I don't care.
I think Dewey would 100% feel like he has to dress up, like to protect his lost soul or some shit.
This is me. 1 second. I have me. That's exactly how I want to look too. Wait. Okay, it's in the chat.
What are we gonna say? Oh my god.
This plus a masquerade mask, or just this?
So this, and anytime someone asks me where's your mask, I have the glasses on and I peek and I'm like, it's always on, baby.
Okay. All right, yeah. So, your level of attire may or may not matter at some point during the night. So I just wanted to clarify that what we're doing. So Squid, no care in the world. Dewey, he is making effort to fit in. Bless, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay. So, with that,
You've created a monster ring.
okay. So, I think it's about to be party time. Is this the song I
He's
want?
wearing mismatched socks.
I think it's hilarious that my character is the youngest presenting out of the three of us.
Yes.
And is the oldest.
And also the most knowledgeable in the world that they're about to walk into in a manner of speaking. You may not know parties, but you know vampires.
Yeah.
So, you guys take and show up to, on the invite, they gave you an address, which was Gallier Hall, which is here. I don't remember if I turned vision on. We'll find out. I didn't. Now you should be able to see. Wahoo!
Wahoo!
So, you guys take and stand outside Gallier Hall as spotlights of purple, green, and golden light illuminate the exterior. If it weren't for the flashing lights and kind of swinging music you'd hear coming from the inside, you'd think that this was like some type of like, ancient hall, like from the days of the Greeks. Before you, there is a booth manned by a masked figure wearing a Venetian jester costume. There's a crowd around the booth, all wearing masquerade masks of various designs. Some of the voices you hear talking are kindred you may know or recognize. Probably not you two, since you don't really know a whole lot about vampires, but Johnny. There's definitely a couple kindred that Squid knows, that he can recognize their voices from his time as a vampire. Kindred meets vampires. For those in the audience that don't know anything about World of Darkness, which was me before I read this book, most of the others appear to be mortals, high-class people who look like they've walked out of an influencer social media page. As you guys kind of take all that in, another jester comes out of the building, wearing a mask inspired by the Greek tragedy. This one is the person who gave you your invites. Or it's somebody wearing their exact same costume, which is kind of a faux pas at these events, so hopefully not. They take and look at you, wave, and gesture for you guys to come up to them. What do you do? Also, your invitations have little golden stars on them, by the way. I forgot to mention that.
Ooh.
Mine's just like duct taped back together.
I want to go
I
up
just,
to
like-
him. Oh, you got it.
I just like pull my invitation out of my vest and just like press it in his chest and be like, I'm going over there. I don't really give a shit what you have to say.
You press it into the chest of the person gesturing you to come inside.
Yeah, the jester. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you take it, press the invite to the jester, and they start to say something, and you just kind of walk past them.
yeah, 100%. Because I don't give a shit.
Alright. So what are you two doing as he takes and brushes past your greeter into the main building of Gallier Hall?
I don't know. I got. But hey, man, don't worry about him. Look for the gold star that's on here. Do I take that off? Is that like a stamp of approval? Do I put it on my left hand or right hand? On my face? Can y'all see that? What do I do with this? Man, I just want to get in. Can I go?
So the individual in the jester mask kind of looks you up and down, and she says, "Oh no, I'm sure we won't need that to have you stand out tonight. I think you'll do a great job of that already. I'm sure that Tomas will know who you are quite quickly. Yeah, that was rather rude of your friend. I guess he's been around a bit. Hello, my name's Rebecca. I'll be your tour guide for the night. Well, for the two of you anyway, not for him, I suppose. He'll manage on his own."
I kind of like pop out and interrupt her. Like I pop my head back out the door. I'm like, "You guys fucking coming or what?"
So Dewey, are you going to take and sit there with the tour guide, or are you going to go hang out with Squid and just kind of brush past their little introduction?
I think I'll stick with the tour guide, and Dewey's also in like full sorrow get up. He's not joy nothing. He's got a sorrow mask. He's got a sequence, the Harley Quinn-esque outfit on.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Rebecca takes and looks you over, and she's like, "Oh well, I'm glad that somebody got the memo. You'll be a great show tonight."
And he slouches all sad.
Oh, that's wonderful. So, everybody who was invited has some type of star. The mortals they have bronze stars. Some of us kindred have silver stars, but you three, you guys got gold stars, which indicates that you are special guests for tonight. So later on in the evening, that'll be a bit more relevant, but for now, just know that Tomas has picked you guys especially for this party.
And who's Tomas? What label's he with?
Well, Tomas is currently the king of our crew. Are you guys locals? I mean, I don't know myself much about you. Tomas is typically the one that handles invitations and recruiting and things like that. I'm just a greeter.
No, I'm not from around. I mean, I get around. I guess I don't really. I'm just passing through, you know. We'll see.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, yeah. So at Cruz, we have this whole royalty thing going on, like a court of old. He's our king. Has been our king for a little while now, not that long. I mean, before him. Anyway, would you like to get started with the tour? I can show you around the place, and then you're kind of just free to wander around. There's a couple different events that are scheduled, but for the most part, you're free to enjoy it the night as you please, up until midnight, of course.
So Rain, I have a question. General knowledge for my character.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a Camarilla city?
New Orleans. Would New Orleans be a Camarilla city in my world? I think so.
So,
What does Camarilla City mean?
so is this guy calling himself?
That's
is
a
this
loaded
guy-
question.
Sorry,
that's a
this
big
is-
loaded question.
This is just a general. This is just a general question, just because I know you don't really know World of Darkness that much. How does the prince feel about somebody calling themselves a king in his territory?
So I think probably that was something that was dealt with. Crews have been around in Mardi Gras for a while. I think that probably when the principal first hit New Orleans, there was a bit of hubbub about it, and then I think that eventually it was like, okay, this is something that placates the mortals, and they get drunk, and wasted and go missing. I'll deal with this slight in exchange for helping keep the masquerade up while also providing tons of food. Cool.
I just needed to know, just in general, for like
Yeah.
politics.
Yeah. This is it was one of those things that there was a great big hubbub about it probably 100 or 200 years ago, and now it's settled down. Out of let the mortals have their fun. blah blah blah. Let them keep their traditions. It keeps them placated.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to pull my glasses down and I just stare real hard at Dewey because he hasn't said anything. And I'm like, you hear all that?
He just shrugs.
Rebecca will take and turn around and start walking inside, assuming you guys are going to follow, because you guys have been doing such a great job letting her do her thing.
You guys walk in and you just see me fucking put a cigarette out in somebody's champagne and keep walking.
Yeah, I'll follow her. On God's following.
I don't know if you guys know this, but my character has a flaw of being unliked, so.
I'm doing work
Really?
here.
Who could have guessed? Yeah. So, don't want this one. Now that we're inside, yeah, we'll take that one. So, you guys are led inside, and Rebecca is guiding you guys around the hall, kind of talking to you about some of the different fun little bits of artwork or other things like that. She's very excited. You can tell that like this is a job she's taking very seriously. And as she takes and goes around, you guys get to the first kind of area that she is like, rather than just kind of hallways and other little things like, oh, here's the bathroom, blah, blah, blah. You guys get to like the first proper like room in here, which is the big ballroom, the atrium. So there is a jazz band set up that is playing some music that you are currently hearing, the different stylings of. I hope the music's coming for everybody at this point, at some point or another.
No.
Is your music off, perhaps? Click the little music note
didn't
icon.
Look like, yeah, I checked through. It may be
And what's the music slider set to?
63%.
Interesting.
Moving these around.
Oh, so that's the one for the track. What's the one under the actual music note tab under user volume controls?
63 as well.
You can
It
set
can't
that.
be
You can,
that.
I was about to say that one goes to a increments of
It's
5.
at 5.
Oh, then it was on 65.
Okay,
Is it like the same level?
I see. All right. Well,
You
we're
might
good,
want to
so-
turn it down to like 25.
Make sure
at
the
the
tab isn't
highest.
muted.
That too. Check that.
Tab's not muted. My
You can just
desktop
turn
sound
your
is,
music off and then hit the
Oh, yeah, you can watch Cat's
unmute
stream.
button on Cat's stream and you
That's
can
true.
get the music that way.
True.
I'm not gonna get the music anyway. So.
Oh my god.
All right. So, with that, you guys take and get here. It's a fun ballroom. There are people.
We see you not paying attention, Cat.
It's a
I go to one tab for 1 second before Rain talks. Do you know how many words I've typed up? I'm at 896 words. I'm focused.
My character doesn't care so much I haven't taken a single note.
yeah.
Look, Monga's doing research.
So.
Oh god, networking.
Yeah. There's no
Yeah. So this is the atrium of the hall. There's a nice bar, fully stocked, a jazz band playing music. You take and see there's people that are kind of like dancing. I said the ballroom. I was wrong. That is the next stop on the tour. Yeah, people are kind of like dancing together or taking and talking in dark corners. Every so often you see two people look kind of giddy and then run off down the long hallways of this place. And it's a real nice place. She's like, yeah, if you guys, obviously there's kind of people with refreshments all around, but if you want to get something specific from the bar, you can take and come here, get a drink, relax. It's going to be a full night, so this is nice that there's a kind of quieter place to enjoy yourselves, as it were.
I'm just
wanna
like
go
at
to
the
the
bar,
bar.
like, yo, I just want to stress that I am staying within range to hear all of this, but pretending that I don't care. So like, I'm just like at the bar, like asking the bartender, like, y'all got fucking chili cheese dogs, man?
He's like, No, we have various kinds of hors d'oeuvres, caviar, a little sandwich, perhaps. That's probably the closest thing we have to a chili cheese dog.
Fuck it, give me a Budweiser.
He takes and pulls out they do have bottled beers for people like yourselves. Pulls it out, takes the top off, hands it to you, and then Rebecca, as you guys are getting this first stop out of the way, she's like, yes, this room to me kind of embodies one of our core tenets, which is to reject wickedness and ugliness. As she takes and gestures around, it is beautifully furnished. All of the couches and things look like they are probably several $1,000s. There's what appear to be pieces of artwork that you would see hung up in like museums. One in particular, there's like a really incredible painting of what appears to be Michael the Archangel himself descending down to Earth, it would appear in the painting. And it takes up basically like almost a whole wall.
Squid takes a piece of gum off his shoe and sticks it under one of the tables.
Really provides the ambiance. Ambience. Okay, I want a triple shot.
Oh,
and then
you should maybe hold off on that till after we finish the tour. We have a lot of walking to do, and I don't know if a triple at the start of the night is exactly conducive to learning about the crew of angels.
Hey, I know you're a guide, Rebecca, but this is what guides me. I downed one.
I just yell from the bar, no balls!
I downed the second one while pointing at Squid. I got 2 down.
Dewey's looking very sad. Very, very sad.
I hand Dewey a PBR.
Dewey just holds it like a grandpa. He's just sitting there like...
Oh, yes. Also, because you mentioned something about weapons earlier, and stuff like that. Phones and weapons. Neither of those are allowed, unless you would like to try to sneak one in.
Nope.
I did try to bring I do want to bring in my camera, but it's like one that's obviously not hooked up to internet.
Okay, that sounds like a test. That sounds like a roll of some kind. So
it's a disposable.
Yeah.
No.
So that sounds like to me. So what are you saying? Like, hey, this thing's not connected to the internet. This is not going anywhere. Like, how are you convincing them that because it's not connected to the internet, it's okay to bring?
Yeah, I'd be like, hey man, this is something that I use for my own personality because whenever I see images, it tells a story, and that's the story I need to say verbally. So really, these images aren't going to see the light of day, only the thoughts that came from them.
Okay. I think that sounds like manipulation, and then maybe performance.
Yep,
perhaps.
I'll take that.
And you're specialized in. Let's see. This is not photography because you're not taking a picture, but it is related to photography. Would that specialty apply? I think so.
Performance and persuasion.
I think
Yeah.
I think performance, manipulation, and then you have your specialty of photography.
Performance. Where's manipulation?
Under charisma. You have 2 dots in that.
Oh, there it is. Okay. So 2 dots. And then performance, you said, or persuasion?
Performance.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, actually it would be persuasion, my bad. Yeah, so that would be 6 dots, one of which is your hunger die.
Okay, so
Hey.
slash roll. It's 5. D10. I think that's how you do it. No, whoops. 10. Oh. Isn't it slash roll?
Slash
then 5.
R or slash roll space.
Yeah, 5 exclamation point D10 or just 5 D10?
Just 5
yeah,
D10.
that's what I did.
No exclamation point.
Okay, and then roll 6 D10. Okay, or 1 D10. Okay, that was
Four.
there went
4
one.
successes. Hot damn.
Oh, it says it on there if you just click on the thing.
All right, yeah. So that is so many successes.
It's so much success.
It's like it's written on my face.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry. I told you to scare he chose me.
So you
God.
You had to bring this on, Rain, by making the profile picture of Pete Davidson.
I literally breathed air into me.
So you say that, and Rebecca's like, Okay, yeah, you know what? Because you're a gold star, I will let you take that past. However, I would ask that until you speak to Thomas directly and get his okay, I would ask that you not use your camera, but I will give you the chance to plead your case to the king himself.
Okay.
I'm just standing behind, mouthing the words "no balls."
I want to be like, all right, but what if I just, ooh, and I just like go to fake take a picture, but I don't actually press, and I'm like, I almost got you. Take the third shot while the camera's blocking my face. I got it down.
Okay, incredible. Yeah, so with that, now we've done that little flashback, we'll go ahead and go to the next room. So you guys, once you're a high-functioning alcoholic, so the 3 shots, maybe also you're a vampire, so I mean, you know, alcohol's already kind of a hard deal. So 3
Alcohol
shots.
literally does nothing to us unless it's got blood in it.
Yeah. Still doing pretty good. So, with that, you guys take and she leads you out of this little atrium area and out into the main hall now. Womp.
Ooh.
So the main hall, it is incredible. As you can see, there are plenty of space for people to really dance. Interestingly, so this is a Mardi Gras ball. You know, people are doing their like ball dances, waltzes to the jazz. As you guys take and get in, why is it? Would you not play? There we go. As you guys take and get in, it takes and swaps. The DJ, whoever's controlling the music, takes and hits a music change to something that's a bit more upbeat and a little less refined. And so a good chunk of people take to their seats, but there's some people who are wearing fancy attire that's not like a ball gown. It's more like some of those like tight-fitting dresses that have like slits all the way up to their ass, stuff like that do start getting down on the dance floor when you guys arrive. And Rebecca's like, and this here, as you can see, here at the Crew of Angels, we value not just elegance and refinery, but we do also appreciate a good party now and then. And yeah, it's another kind of one of our core tenets is to accept everybody that we can. So we try to appease to a wide range of individuals, ranging from those in the upper class to those also that are busting it down, as they say. As she looks out upon the crowd of people dancing.
I visibly cringe at the words "bussin' it down."
It's a gift. It's a gift. That's
Is
me.
the
That's
gift
me.
in the room with us right
The
now?
gift. I swear to God, it's in the room with us. Look, there it is. There it is. He's getting it. He's absolutely getting it. Yeah. He's vibing out now. He feels comfy and cozy. He's seen enough rooms. He's got his camera. You can see that he's trying to like make some sort of sick flow over the beat in his head, but he keeps getting lost. So he's just dancing all silent like. My bad. I misnamed him. On Gauze doing that.
Blessed.
Yeah, blessed.
Yeah. So, anybody else want to do anything before she continues on to the next part of the tour?
I think Dewey is sadly shuffling ahead of the tour guide this time, trying to get away from this.
Dewey.
Dewey is way uncomfortable in a place like this.
Mr. Decimal System.
Mr. Decimal System.
Alrighty.
I'm not giving a care. I'm not caring, so I'm just like kind of loosely following them.
I see. So, womp. In that case, she takes and leads you to some of the kind of like in between, not that song. That song. Leads you to basically, you know, the kind of the in between areas where it's more of like low key. They've converted a lot of the building into host parties, but it is still a pretty large building, so there's lots of kind of hallways and things between, as well as She talks about, this used to be like a full-fledged theater house with, green rooms and dressing rooms and all those things, which we have then converted over the years to be a bit more fit to our tastes. But, none of that's particularly interesting. This is the, only part of the tour that she's really seemed kind of dismissive about. Like, she just wants to skip over this whole thing and just get to the next part.
And I go, whoa, this is the coolest part about this here, because you're talking about the history now, that stuff that, that stands the test of time. Is there any parts of this place that y'all haven't changed, to be respectful and stuff to the people that used to be here?
Oh, there's some places that we haven't really had a chance to renovate yet. But for the most part, it's nothing particularly interesting here. And you do it's like she's leading you around, and it's like lots of turns and twists. But you do hear, as you're kind of going through their music and other things as she's going along the tour. If anybody would like to attempt to kind of memorize the direction she's taking you, that might lead you somewhere else, you could totally try that. Otherwise, she's just gonna speed you guys along.
I'm 100% doing that.
Alrighty. Wits plus craft or intelligence plus awareness, whichever one you prefer.
Not wits and awareness.
No.
All right.
Wits plus craft is kind of like looking at maybe remembering some of the ways that the buildings are not quite finished yet, or some of the marks on the wall, chip paint, stuff like that. Oh, did the gift finally work?
I had to save it.
Incredible.
It bothered me just staring at it.
I got 3 successes.
3 successes. Okay, yeah, cool.
2 of them are 10s, but neither's a hunger die.
Alrighty, so you take and you memorize a shortcut so basically you can go from whatever room you're currently in back to that bar without needing to spend any extra time trying to find your direction.
Right.
Heck yeah.
And as you take and you're kind of slowing down to memorize some of the things, Rebecca takes and turns around and is like, hey, no, we're almost up the tour, then you guys can explore however you want. And then she turns around and crashes into someone. This individual looks to be much more Squid's kind of scene. He's wearing what appears to be like a denim jacket with a bunch of patches on it. He's got some kind of scraggly hair. And he's like, damn it, Rebecca, watch where you're going. And there's something about him that seems off. Besides the fact that he looks a little more out of place than, everybody else.
I just give him the bro nod.
How involved in the vampire world is Squid?
I would say relatively involved, just enough to know who not to fuck with and who's gonna fuck with him, kind of deal. He checks in with the Camarilla, every once in a while. Occasionally takes a quick job or something from them to try to make some vampire bucks,
Okay. He's like, watch where you're going. Rebecca's like, look, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to show these guys around before the games. And then I apologize, I didn't mean to bump into you. And then he's like, whatever, you didn't see me here. And then runs off into the twists and turns of the hallways. And then as he's about to get out of earshot, he says to you guys, he gives Squid specifically kind of a look and says, we'll talk later. And then he tries to vanish down the hallway unless somebody wants to try to chase after him.
No,
I don't care.
I just think he's a real rude dude, and I try to keep the vibes happy. I let him go.
Try to keep the vibes happy.
Vibes vibing.
I think Dewey takes an interest in this fella, and having been told that we're gonna catch up later, I don't think he'll follow it.
Okay. Alrighty. So in that case, Rebecca continues to lead you guys to the last place. And as she is going on there, she does mention, So I know that I would have liked a better way to introduce this tenant to you folks, but I suppose now is a good time as any. Another one of our beliefs here at the Crew of Angels is we obey all superiors. So, and even in the case that Morgan in fact did crash into me, he is above me in our crew, and therefore it is my fault for not, watching what I was doing, etc., etc. And again, she's wearing a mask, but like her tone of voice is she's real sad. She's real sad about that encounter.
Do I recognize that guy? Like, do I recognize the name Morgan? Like by name, not necessarily by look.
Let's see.
Because I mean, I've been here for 27 years.
I think you
and
would.
it's part of the scene.
Yeah, because Morgan, in the context of knowing stuff about the Crew of Angels, you fell out. But Morgan specifically is much more closer to your scene than the Angels as a whole. So you have seen Morgan around, probably at a couple different shows, probably at the bar, maybe once or twice. And you know that generally he's a pretty upstanding fella, all things considered.
Upstanding as in upstanding to me, or upstanding as in to society?
He is upstanding to kindred society. He's definitely kind of
so
like
he's still a
like
piece of shit.
Yeah, he's like he's like a Camarilla kind of dude, rather than an Anarch.
Okay.
So yeah, but that she takes and leads you to do the last place on the tour, which I don't have a picture for.
How could you?
This one, she's like, this is our what we call the kind of the nave, which is kind of like the belly of the beast, as it were, for those folks who want things messy. This is kind of where that part of the party attends, because we understand that everybody has different tastes, and we try to accommodate to all, like I mentioned. And this is, as she gets ready to open the door to there, she says, "This is where I'm going to mention another one of our tenets, is that you never reveal angels." And she puts like a weird emphasis on that word, to the living. So there's a large mixture of people in here. Just make sure that you control yourself.
Wait.
Make sure you never reveal
Did you just explain the fucking masquerade to me like I'm a fucking childer?
Well, you, sir, Mr. She would not call you Squid. On the invite, Squid was written on there, but she would call you Mr. Brand. Well, Mr. Brand, I know that you are a bit more in the know of things, but well, your two friends here looked a little bit fresher. So, I apologize for my insolence, but I should have specified it was directed towards them and not you.
No, yeah, I'm glad you did,
whatever.
Bex, because I don't even understand what you're saying still.
Oh,
Whatever.
oh, how? Oh, you must be.
Did you not have a sire?
Bless.
Huh.
I usually get called sir.
So, this is funny that your sire, your longtime patron, who turned you, because Dewey's has no idea who it is. It was just some monster in the night that turned him and flew away. But you do have a sire. Yours is Ramos, like one of the people who would like buy your photos, maybe pose every now and then. So this is funny to me that he's not told you anything about the vampire world, and we're gonna roll with that. That he's just a really shitty sire.
He's really bad.
So she's like,
I like the fact that I didn't teach you this either.
Yeah.
I like
feel
that it's just never come
would
up.
have taught
Yeah.
you this, or I just assumed that you
Yeah,
knew.
that's
'cause
probably
you
what it
just,
was. It's like, oh yeah, when did you guys get
Wait,
turned? Oh, like 7 years ago. Oh, of course they know the
I
ins
feel
and
like-
outs.
They should know.
I feel
You
like
don't know what
Blessed is the
fucking
kind of.
masquerade is, B.
I feel like Blessed is the kind of character that just kind of forgets they're undead.
Yes, yeah.
Like
Every
Like,
so often
time's
he
a-ticking.
every
It's
so
like,
often
is
he
it?
goes out into the sun. It's like, oh shit, fuck.
close the blind.
Dude, this is really bright. It's like it hurts.
God, I'm really hungry. This food just isn't doing it. Why is it turning to ash in my mouth?
Oh, dog, why does McDonald's taste like shit, bro?
Why do I keep burning these pizza rolls in the microwave?
Sorry, I had a little bit of a coughing fit from laughing so hard.
Oh no.
Oh. Okay, so yeah. She's like, oh, okay, so I guess to give you a real quick rundown, as vampires, as kindred, the masquerade is the thing that keeps us safe. So you are basically don't show off to people that don't know that you're a monster, or if you do, make sure that they swiftly are not amongst this world for much longer, and you clean up after yourself type of deal. There's a lot more rules that go into it. Perhaps Tomas can give you guys a bit more rundown on it. I didn't realize you guys were that fresh. Wow.
He's not that fresh. He's just stupid.
I mean, I say it in every one of my
true.
songs. I stay fresh, and that's part of me.
Of course, Mr. Anga. And with that, Rebecca takes and opens up the door to the nave. So in here, people are like upstairs. There were people who were dancing, kind of getting down. Here it's people get kind of nasty with it, right? There's like this upstairs, like a nice kind of refined club with like a little bit of like white people dancing at a wedding. Down here is like underground club scene, full on like grinding on each other. There's people making out in the corners. There might be somebody fucking out here when it's particularly dark. It's a real nasty part of the building.
Damn it! When she said dirty, I thought she meant like literally dirty, not
God.
sexual dirty. I was really excited to finally walk into a room with graffiti on the walls.
Oh, I mean, it's
Grimy.
dirty as well. I mean, there's like spilled drinks, probably cigarette butts. I mean, it's dirty in all sense of the word.
Is there anything like crazy that Dewey can see, considering darkness doesn't affect his eyesight at all?
Oh, right. Yeah.
Like, is there
so,
just some weird shit going on that Dewey like maybe shouldn't be able to be seeing at the moment?
So, yeah. So you see, there is in one of the dark corners. Where is he? There he is. There is a man who is wearing some like very tight leather.
Okay,
And
now we're talking.
he looks like he is currently neck deep into somebody in the dark corner on the other side of the room.
Okay.
And
So-
you look over there, and like he takes and releases his grip, does like a kind of like a quick shake, and then looks over and sees that you're looking at him, like that you can see him, and then takes and like takes the person that he was feeding on, kind of like tosses them to the side. The person, they're blitzed out of their mind, and he starts walking towards you guys. As Rebecca's gonna be like, Rebecca's gonna be like, okay, well that does conclude the tour, unless you guys have any questions or anything.
Yeah, I know this is the first time I'm speaking to you, but who's that guy?
And so Freddy at this point, leaving the darkness, kind of goes between spots of light, striking a kind of like, not like a full pose, but he is definitely taking his light in the spotlight and hits like a kind of like a quick little feeling himself type of thing in between each spotlight as he passes. And she's like, oh, that's Freddy.
Oh. How high up is he in this superiors hierarchy?
Freddy is I would say equivalent to Morgan, so above myself, but still like an average individual. And it looks like you guys have caught his interest already. Oh, good luck. One last tenet I have to leave with you is to never violate the sanctity of a temple. So don't break anything beyond repair, I suppose, while you guys are down here. And
Oh, fuck.
and then she takes. I'm listening to anybody else has anything for her. She will quickly make her exit.
Nah, I just
I'm
wanted
gonna
to
bring
thank you,
something
Rebecca.
so far beyond repair.
I wanna dab up Rebecca, and every time I'm like reaching in my jacket pockets and grabbing a different CD case to slap
She's
into
like,
her
oh,
hand.
I don't really. Oh, that's so many. Wow, you really came.
And I'm like, yeah,
They didn't-
yeah.
They didn't take these from you during the shakedown. I would consider these weapons.
I would consider these weapons.
She's like, you know what? I have other gold stars to give the tour to. I'm sure they would love these, Mr. Anga.
We're not the only gold stars.
Oh, that's fantastic.
No,
Wow.
it's a small number of them, but there are a couple of others. I will see you folks around. Enjoy your time.
Thanks, Bags.
She does there's like a slight chipperness in her step upon getting a cool nickname. You can see as she leaves.
Let's go.
Yeah. So Freddy, he walks over, and he's like, "Well, hey there, pretty people. I haven't seen you folks around here before. What's your names?"
All right, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I'm blessed. I stay blessed, and on God is what you can also call me, because I'm blessed on God.
Oh, incredible! You sure are to be here in a place like this.
You're right. You're right. You're right. See, this man knows what he's talking about. You're Freddy.
That's right, the one and only.
All right, Freddy. Keep it steady. Keep it steady, and I'm vibing to the music.
All right. Who's
I
next?
just give him I give him like the don't even look. Like
Oh, man, chill out, brother. I thought I couldn't get any colder, but I feel like I just dropped a couple degrees.
Please don't fucking talk to me.
Oh man, maybe your friend here will warm up as the night goes on. And then he looks over, and now this is a man with style. What's your name?
Dewey. And I just put my hand out to shake it like a regular, just like I don't even hear the music. It's just a handshake.
He takes and he grabs your hand with an equal sense of formality. He's like, "Oh man, you know what? Normally I'd say you shouldn't have such a stick up your ass, but there's almost something cool about it. The fact that you're the only person right now in this building, I think, who's not getting down with the vibe. There's something I like that about you. So, you guys, I've never seen you before. What brings you to a party like this?"
We were asked to be here.
Oh,
I'm
really?
just making sure the idiot doesn't join a fucking cult like the other one did.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with cults now. Oh, don't be so close-minded. They're a pretty great thing. Sense of community, brotherhood. And then he says that. He gestures over to basically like behind you guys. So there's like the entryway. And then above the entryway, there is another one of those like big-ass paintings of Michael, the Archangel. This one. Let me... Where's
Can I do a roll to see how much I have in like biblical knowledge? So I know what his starting point is for this?
Yeah. So that's intelligence, and then I guess occult is the closest.
Intelligence and occult.
Yeah.
All right. Two successes.
2 successes? Okay. So is there anything specific that you're looking for when it comes to your knowledge of Michael, or is it just like religion in general?
Like, do I know the significance of like Michael's role as an angel and all that?
Like in the real world, or
coming
like
to coming to smite the wicked type shit?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Or-
That difficulty 2, yeah. You get a basic knowledge of like, oh yeah, Michael's like change about the world, smite humanity, blah blah blah. You also, I think, with
Yeah.
difficulty 2, there's like there's some rumors that Michael as an archangel, there was, because you're a vampire who knows a little bit more about kindred society than these two. There's
Like, I obviously understand like Cain and like the whole story of how vampires are antediluvian and so all that shit, right?
Yeah. That's all stuff that you would know to give context to this. That like, okay, the Archangel Michael might have been like a vampire several thousand years ago. That's pretty freaky. But the painting, with that being how freaky it is, the painting is of the Archangel Michael. With his right arm, he looks like he is cutting down a group of gray, nondescript humanoids who have just faces kind of contorted in this weird, awful grimace. And the sword itself is on fire. From his left arm, blood flows from his wrists into the mouth of people who are on their knees, drinking up the blood from his arms. And he's like, yeah, so, like I said, cults, they're kind of a cool thing. You should give them a try.
Is that what we're doing here right now? Is that what's about to be happening in just a few hours? I mean, I don't know how long that tour took, but...
Oh, I mean, probably nothing so garish as that. I don't think any of us are gonna bust out a flaming sword, but I mean, metaphors, metaphors are a big thing. And then, yeah.
Can I get a read on this guy as to whether he's lying to us about the sword and stuff?
Yeah. So what would that be? Probably.
Wits and insight.
Yeah,
maybe?
Wits and insight. That sounds good to me.
Gut feeling.
And then, so I'm just gonna be straight up. I'm almost never gonna roll, right? I'm gonna take a look at this character's stat block and take half, like the book suggests. So that's typically how I'm setting DCs. Is I'm not rolling. I don't want to roll dice.
Click that right now.
I've not rolled dice in
Ray
so
said it
long.
live. He said it live. He's slipping.
3 successes.
Rage past his prime. Terrible DM. Doesn't even roll dice.
I'm kicking you out, Jen.
3 successes, Rain.
Okay. So yeah, there is nothing about this guy's demeanor that says that he
always
is
suspicious, y'all.
Yeah, there's nothing about his demeanor that says that there is a plan for like flaming hellfire damnation at the end of the night. Like he genuinely believes that like this is, hey, it's a great thing, and that you guys are gonna have a great time, right? Like if he was someone who was trying to like, oh, we're gonna kill you guys, you would definitely get some sense of the vibe being wrong. But he is just genuinely excited to hopefully have you guys join the cult, is the vibe you get from this guy.
Okay.
Dewey perks up a little bit. He looks a little less sad.
Yeah. And with you perking up a little bit, he's like, now, so, cult, you already kind of maybe get your foot in the door, eh? Hey, my man? And he takes and attempts to throw his arm around your shoulder.
I immediately knocked that off.
Okay, all right, I get it. You gotta, we'll get there. But yeah, cults.
Yeah, I
love the uncomfortable old guy vibe.
Awesome. Now, so talk to me. How'd you get into this cult business? I don't need nothing long-winded. The night is young, but we aren't. Just a little quick. How'd you get into it?
I just stare at him, wondering if I should say something. And I think on it a little too long.
It's like, oh, look, there's no need to be closed with Freddy. Freddy's an open kind of guy in all manners of speaking. And it gives you guys a wink.
I say,
Well,
you know what,
Freddy-
man?
If you really gotta know, it's none of your damn business.
Oh, right in my heart. And he does like really exaggerated, like he's been stabbed. He's hand his heart. Oh, how you wound me. All right. Okay. You know what?
I'll fucking wound you. What?
Maybe later.
Under my breath.
Not in front of so many prying eyes. Get to know a man a little first. So he takes and after striking out with both of these two, he now looks at Anga. He's like, Anga, look, I'm getting the sense that your two friends here may be a little stiff. You wanna liven things up? You wanna get things flowing? You look like a guy that enjoys a party.
Yeah, of course. anyone that calls himself by their own name, I've been trying to do that. You know, I stay blessed, and so I'm gonna bless everyone else with my on Godism, and that's what I feel like you can help me do. So where are we going, Freddie?
Okay, so we're gonna be right here. Don't worry about it. This is the prime place for a party. And he takes and he looks behind, like past you guys, snaps his fingers, and then somebody comes up wearing one of those jester outfits and a mask. It is not Rebecca. It is, but same kind of attire, and hands him a little box. And he says, "So now, you look like you're getting kind of hungry."
Am I? I don't know that much about that. You know, I mean, I'm pretty. I mean, I think all of us are pretty wealthy in the sense of life, as much as I like to forget that. So I wouldn't know what hunger's like.
Has Blessed fed on a person? He's been a vampire for 7 years, and he doesn't have any exclusions on there that would be like, oh, I'm not gonna eat people. So I assume he's fed on people before in his time.
Yeah, it's prey exclusion. I refuse to hunt a certain class of prey, like women, children.
Does it say in
listing other feet on the
parentheses what your class
exclusion.
is anywhere?
Non-artists.
Okay, cool. So you do feed on people, but it's just got to be artists.
Right.
Okay. Cool. So,
Like Freddy.
Freddy takes and
Freddy's a vampire. You don't want to feed on a vampire.
that's true. So Freddy takes and he opens up this box, and inside of this box is
You can get blood bonded if you feed on vampires.
that's true. He says this. This feels like it's in character. Just a quick little aside because
I was
again they
gonna
don't know
say I'm
anything.
learning so much today. I really appreciate you, Squid. I'm
so-
soaking up this information.
Freddy takes and opens the box, and in it is a silver knife that he takes and he passes the box to you and says, "Now, you may have eaten, but have you ever really fed? There's a bit of barbarity doing it with just your teeth, right? We don't. Back when we were people, we ate with forks and knives. We didn't just tear into our dinner. So why do we take and give up that gracefulness and refinery when we in our undead?"
Somebody's never had a fucking hot dog.
Oh, you think I get a figure like this eating hot dogs?
I gotta go back and look at what my morals are. Okay, so the guilty should suffer, but we should also uphold the norms of decent society. And some could say that's what we're doing here.
This is not decent society.
So it's
You're in
etiquette,
the
same
dirty
thing as
sex
decency.
room. This is not decent society.
Sometimes one God forgets what's normal, okay?
Oh,
I just look at him. I'm just looking at him to see what he's getting at. I want to let the silence be a very oddity coming from Anka.
he's like, oh, okay. You're a little nervous. Look, okay. So, I'll give it to you straight. You take this. There's a room full of just nice, juiced up people here, right? They're on all kinds of things. They're not gonna notice. They're not gonna care if you ask them to go do something freaky, like cut them open with a silver knife and drink from them.
Let me look really quick at my personal touchstones and convictions. Expose the truth at any cost. Yep. I go, you know what? Take me to the room. Let me see him. Let me, you know what?
You're in it right now. You gotta take and find somebody in here to just drain them in front of everybody. That's part of the thrill.
In front of everyone?
Like I said, everybody here is all. I mean, nobody's gonna know. They're just gonna think it's your thing, man. They're not think nothing
No, I'm
of it.
saying you're letting me be the special guest. All right. I
Oh,
want to
yeah,
start
you-
looking around.
Okay, so as you take and look around, you take and see there is some dude who is sitting in just his underwear, like slumped over in a corner somewhere, catching his breath. There's a girl who's like, you can see her dancing on the dance floor, but her heart does not look like it's in it. There's something off with her. You also take and see there is someone who is way too into the music. They are probably so far gone they don't know what year they're in. And lastly, you take and see there's a dude who looks like he is trying to make some kind of a deal right now. Like, he looks like he's teeing somebody up to buy something special. Squid, it's Greg.
Oh, fuck yeah. I see somebody I know. Everybody else, fuck you. I hate you. I'm gonna go talk to him.
Louis just sighs, as he normally does at that.
Alrighty.
He's out of it.
So, from those list of possible suspects, who's Anga thinking?
The girl that doesn't have the heart in it. That's who he wants to approach.
Okay. Yeah. So, you take and walk up. She's like half-heartedly
Before
yeah.
that happens, can I grab Blessed by the arm as they start to walk off?
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're a vegan.
All right, now just steal that from me. Thank you. Yeah, anyway, that's what I was gonna get at.
We'll get at it. We don't know. I mean, we do. We would talk about that at the bars. You would always tell us that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at Bless and be like, remember, Bless, you don't just remember what I've told you, okay? You could always, it could always start. There's always a period. It ends. Things end. All right.
And I'm just getting started, and I rip off.
And now I truly look like I did at the start, where I look sad again.
Sad again. So, what's your approach?
So I want to go up to her and just be dancing and be like, yeah, this ain't my favorite track. Like, I'm dancing real good, and then I just like kind of slow down, and I'm like, this ain't my jam either. It's okay. Just to see her affect, how she talks to me.
Okay. She's like, yeah, no, this song's really, it definitely kind of sucks. Hi there. Nice to meet you, I guess.
Yeah. Nice to meet you too. I go to dab her up, but this time I don't put any CD. It's just a casual dab. Clarification.
Okay.
Like, yeah. Hey, what you working on tonight, huh? I know they got. Did they have since everyone's like strung out? Did they have like what do they call it? A farm party, like a pharmacy party, where they put all the pills in a bowl?
I mean,
Is she on drugs?
So she is not. She's like, yeah, no, I came here with some friends of mine, and I don't know where they went. So I'm kind of hanging out till hopefully I see one of them. What are you doing? You look way more comfortable here than I am. Do you go to something like this pretty often?
Do I have drugs on me, or could I have drugs on me?
Yeah. What do you want to do with them?
Can I have your number?
If I do, I want to approach her to take drugs.
Okay. I think
Can we do a drug together?
I think it's reasonable that you probably have some drugs. I think she's gonna need some convincing though.
No, I got it. I'll convince her.
Okay.
Do I have to roll first?
Yeah, so that's probably manipulation.
I have words.
Yeah, so probably manipulation and
Okay.
persuasion. How are you? Are you like trying to peer pressure her? Are you trying to be like nice and friendly? What are you doing?
It's gonna be nice. Do you want me to give my speech and then roll?
Well, I think what you're gonna give your speech. Well, you're gonna probably give your speech roll, and then depending on how good it is, how she'll take it. I suppose. Yeah.
Right. Okay, yeah. So I would want to pull out, I'm trying to think of a vasodilator on the top of my head for blood flow. I don't think that matters. I'd be like, hey, yeah, so what's your name? My name is Anga. I know I'm sitting here dabbing you up. I haven't even given you my name. And
I'm Iris.
Iris, okay, all right, Iris. All right, so like the windows to your soul is in your name. That's so awesome. And yeah, I stay chill. I stay eyeing up people just like you, Iris. I think that's so cool. And yeah, you know what? I think just like my mixtapes, and I hold out my shirt like I'm showing all like the watches I'm trying to sell on the street. Just like my mixtapes, you always gotta put a little special something, in your case, in your body, and that's what I do. And I have pills. It's just pills.
Okay.
And I'm like, and there's no shame in the medicine game, okay? It's all right. See all these people here? What'd you think was in that bowl when you first walked in, huh? Candy? You think candy would be here?
Okay, yeah.
Absolutely not.
Manipulation and persuasion. Yeah, for sure.
Yay. Okay, manipulation. 2, 6. Okay, so 5.
And then you want hunger.
And then, yeah. And then roll 1d10. Please.
That's a crit. Okay.
Let's go! Let's go!
Yeah.
What?
So
Are we doing the homebrew rule where crits add 2 extra successes?
I don't exactly remember what the raw effects of a crit are. I was just gonna be like, Cat did a really good job.
I got 2.
But Cat got 3 successes, 4 successes, and then the crit. I actually don't think it's homebrew. I think it's a crit gives you 2 successes. I think that's raw. Yeah.
Well, it counts as if you get a crit where it's 2 10s, it counts as 4 successes.
Yes, that is raw. Yeah, so that is Cat has
Yeah.
tons of successes, more than enough that Cat needs. Yeah, so she's like what drug are you offering?
Encore?
Is it in a pill shape? Dust? What are we doing?
Encore?
It is. Oh, it'd be so great if it's like. So I said pills, but maybe it's in a baggie, and I'm just sitting there like crushing it in my fist, and then I want to like pour it in my hand, like poof, like puff it into her face.
Okay, cool. Yeah, absolutely. With the amount of successes you get, wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah, and so she immediately is like, yeah.
And she dies of a heart attack.
She's like, oh my god. I don't know, dude. Thank you so much. I feel like a whole weight's been lifted off my shoulders. While that's happening, let's go talk to Greg. While you guys are now having a good time at the party and you're getting ready to turn her into your dinner.
Let's go.
So yeah, Greg, are you gonna interrupt his deal, or are you gonna wait for him to finish whatever he's doing?
Oh, I'm fucking interrupting his deal. What the fuck you?
Okay. So yeah, he shows up and he's like,
fuck
look.
this, Slappy, and I fucking headbutt him. You know.
He's like, oh fuck, oh my god, you couldn't have waited another 10 seconds. I was almost done. My apologies. My friend here's a bit overexcited, as you can see. Anyway, yeah. So I got you down for a kilo of angel dust next week, right? Cool, awesome. All right, what do you want?
Fuck, dude. Fucking
Music ends
you got any
abruptly.
of them? You got any of them PCP motherfuckers around here?
Yeah, I get literally everything. Oh, I wouldn't show up to an angel party without literally everything that I could possibly fit on my person.
Yo,
You know how much money I made?
any of these fucking marks buy that fucking PCP off you? Maybe take it.
I mean, I got some left. Oh, I see. Oh, you want to? Oh, I get it. Okay, the old one too we used to do. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. That girl over there, the one who is dancing way too hard, it's like, yeah, she bought like one of everything for me, basically. As you can see.
All right.
Hopefully she's got something left.
I just slip him a fucking $5 and start stalking towards the girl, like pretending that I'm into the music.
Okay. So are you gonna take and try to talk to her, or are you just gonna hopefully pick stuff off of her person while she's in the middle of dancing?
Oh no, I'm trying to get my hopeless addiction satisfied.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. So we're gonna be doing some kind of hunt. How are we doing it? Are we gonna like chat her up, or are we just gonna like try to get her while she's feeling herself and hope that she doesn't care?
I'm just gonna. All right. So this is my actual plan. My plan is to go up and kind of like intimidate her into leaving the dance floor and like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I see.
And like going somewhere different,
Of course,
but like
the bad
in like
boy
a.
approach.
In like a spook you kind of way, not in like a convince you kind of way. Like,
Okay, I see. So manipulation and intimidation, probably. I would think. Yeah.
okay. That's 5 dice. 2, 4.
The creakiest chair.
The
Hey,
creakiest
you
shit.
leave my creaky chair alone.
I'm in a creaky chair too. I just have noise suppressed.
That one is so creaky.
4 successes.
4 successes.
Whoa.
Yeah. So she like, regardless of your intention, she takes and like fans herself. She's like, oh yeah, of course. I'll whatever you want, man. And then she takes and starts walking off the dance floor.
All right. All right, I'm assuming there's like a shitty venue bathroom here.
Yeah, there's definitely a dark corner, a bathroom, something like that.
Is she like near the door?
Yeah, so she's like making her way, just kind of wandering. Like she is, her legs are moving, her brain is not following where they're going. And she has managed to make her way wherever you need her to be.
Oh, can I also like use my bloodhound to make sure she's actually on my fucking drug?
Yes, she is. She's on
Okay.
several right now, with PCP included.
Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna like just grab her and pull her into the fucking venue bathroom and just start feeding.
I think there's some rules with feeding and how to not kill somebody that I don't remember off the top of my head. But I don't think it matters unless your hunger's like super high.
It doesn't matter unless you don't want to kill them.
Oh, I see. So you do want to kill her. Let's
I
see.
mean, venue bathroom. I can lick the wound and it goes away. She died of a drug overdose.
She died
Oh
of a
no!
drug overdose. Oh no! How tragic. Okay, yeah. In the interest of time, because I don't see what the rules are. Go ahead. So your hunger's slaked all the way. Then.
Yeah. Oh no!
And she's tragic. Tragic died in the bathroom. Hey Dewey, what are you up to?
Dewey is he's ruminating.
Yeah,
I
you probably saw Squid go off somewhere. You
Yeah.
definitely see Anga having a great time with this girl on the dance floor.
This is all very hard for Dewey to take in. He's quite a young vampire, but he was a very convicted man, or he had strong convictions as a human. So he does now as well. And none of this sits right with him at all. Not even a little bit. The only thing that's piqued his interest a little bit is how organized things are and how much people, quote unquote, trust each other within the organization. That's piquing his interest a little bit, but seeing all the people around, the partying, the drugs, the loss of life, just all of it is just not Dewey's thing. And he knew to dress up as Sorrow because he's fucking feeling it.
He's feeling it. Okay.
And Dewey has so much internal turmoil right now, seeing how other vampires act and realizing that that's what he is.
Okay.
And that's where he's stuck at right now.
So
He's kind of just there.
I think with you looking kind of out of place, there's gonna be a guy that shows up. He also looks a little out of place. Like this definitely does not seem like his scene. And he's like, hey there, this it can be a little weird. I just, you're on the outside of the party, so I thought maybe it'd be the easiest. There's a friend of ours that he's got lost, and you just kind of, and he like looks you up and down, like with the massive sequence. He's like, you just kind of look like you're important to this place. Do you think you could like help me just kind of slip in the back real quick so I can go look for him? That's the last place I think I saw him, was around there. I know it's a weird ask. I just need a couple minutes just to see if he's back there or not.
Yeah, come on.
Okay. So he takes, and you guys walk over to the other side of the room. Has like this kind of golden looking door. And he's like, look, okay, cool. So I just need you to kind of, while I go look for him, can you just like keep watch real quick?
Listen, sure. As long as you make it quick.
Yeah, of course. I'll be quick as possible.
If you're not back in 5 minutes, I'm leaving.
Yep, I totally get you. So he takes and slips back there. And Go ahead and make a intelligence and probably awareness check for me, or roll for me. Check is only one die, my bad. Roll
Where is awareness?
on your mental tab on the right, the second one.
There it is. So I have. Oh my god. Six dice to roll?
Yep.
Oh god, I need to
One of
grab
which is your
another
hunger.
D10. Grab another D10. Hello?
Hello.
I got it.
Hello.
I didn't think I'd be rolling that much.
I'm at 2,755 words.
Oh my god, Cat.
If only I did this in college.
That is 4 successes.
4 successes. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you get a critical or anything?
Nice.
I got 110 on my hunger die.
Okay. Yeah. So, as you're there, you take and see there are. So he was dressed in kind of like all black, and he also didn't have a mask. So, just like that's not necessarily an unusual thing. Until you see that there's 2 other people that have the exact same outfit, almost maybe a uniform, that are eyeballing you from the crowd that you take and see. Because again, you got special eyeballs, so while they think they're kind of maybe hiding in darkness, you're able to kind of just see that they are just staring you down.
Oh, people in masks?
No, they look dressed in basically the exact same way as the other guy that just went through the back
Oh,
door.
as the guy who
Yes.
I'm looking out for.
Yes.
Okay. Weird. And I think Dewey's smart enough to know that he's immediately gotten himself in trouble. And I think Dewey is tired of all the shit happening around him. He's also smart enough to just walk away.
Okay, so
He can
just
see them staring, and he's like, "Nope, I'm gone.
all right.
Done.
I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of all of the politics. Obviously, everybody hates each other here.
Yeah.
All this is eternal. He's just fucking fed up. He's fed up with it. He's like, no, hold the fuck on. I'm trying to do something nice for somebody, and all of a sudden, people are hunting me, or it feels like it. And he's like, nah, I'm gonna step away from this one.
Okay. So you take and leave the door, and then the 2 people that were staring you, once you're sufficiently away, at least in their opinion, both of them will go in there as well, behind the other guy.
Fine by me.
Oh my god,
That's none of
rooms.
my fucking business.
Alrighty.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, do you guys not have vision here?
No.
Oh, my bad. It's nothing particularly special. It's just it's just
Whoa.
what the hallways and stuff look like. So yeah, you see that. Let's go back to. So what do you want to do with this now super drugged up, formerly nervous, awkward girl? You want to take
Iris?
and you want to do Iris. You want to take and do the feeding thing with the knife that you were given by Freddy.
I think he got caught up in it and he was having a lot of excitement. I don't know if it was the alcohol or the vibes. I think it was mostly the vibes. But I want him to look down at the knife and then look at this girl that was so down, and then he realizes that his words that he's worked so hard on changed her attitude, which it was mainly the drugs, but in On Gau's mind, it was him. So he's dancing and he goes, yeah, you know what, here you go, I'm gonna give it. And he just he wants to like grab her hand and like just put the knife in it and try to walk away.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so she's like,
some of that dust got on him.
she's like, oh, okay. Is this like a gift? This is for like cutting up more stuff. I get it. Okay, I get you. So you want? Oh, where you? Okay, I'll see you later then. I'll hold on to this, and we'll meet up. You trust me with your drug cutter thing. cool. It's nice to meet you, Anga Blessed. I hope you have a good night. And she's just
Yeah.
is also Johnny. You're muted if you were unaware. I saw you came back from the bathroom. To make
Oh
sure.
no, I'm fine.
cool.
I'm chilling.
Yeah. So
I'm chilling on God.
I think at this point, all of you guys are now make your way back to one another. And yeah. How you gonna talk about you guys probably lost the sight of lost sight of Blessed in your individual tasks, and now you're caught back up. So you gonna tell him how your trial went with the knife thing?
I just saw a beautiful eye with some Riz out there, y'all.
Oh my God. This is the most. Can I have your number? Can I have it? As seen.
That's good, Bless. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What y'all enjoying the ambiance? Look at you do it. It looks like you've seen something. I don't know if that's what that is. What
I
is
think there's
that?
people trying to break into the bank, and I just kind of let them.
Look at
I think
you
there's about to
letting
be
some
some
things
chaos.
go.
Um,
Okay.
I don't know if this is a good place to be right now.
I wanna slap his shoulder, and there's a drug print from the dust.
A nice drug handprint on his sequin suit.
Dewey's just gonna look slowly over his shoulder, and even though he has a mask on, you could just feel his scowl.
And with that,
He's barely got the patience for this right now.
I just like pat his other shoulder like a little bit too hard. I go, lighten up, kid.
That's good.
This old man is easy to rage bait. He's Ugh.
with that,
You see him just shake a little bit. He's like,
cutting through, shockingly clearly over the music, a voice calls out your name, Squid, and he's like, "Hey, Squid, nice to I'm glad I could catch back up with you guys." And it's Morgan from earlier, the guy who was wearing the denim jacket who bumped into Rebecca.
I turn around and I'm like, finally, somebody who's not a fucking narc.
What brings you to here, man? I mean, I know I've tried to invite you a couple times over the years, and you always kind of turned it down. So what changed?
I'm just here to make sure the idiot doesn't get like fucking blood bonded or some shit to somebody. And I point to Blessed.
Incredible.
I want to look at Morgan and just be like, the whole point of life is to bond, and even we're still living, we're still here. I be bonding. I listen though, respect your elders or whatnot.
Okay, I'm starting to understand why Tomas invited you. So what do you think of this so far? And he's looking at you, Blessed.
You know what? I think this is pretty cool. I didn't know if I was gonna get behind it at all, but sometimes it feels pretty great to give up, and so I'm just kind of in this all and trying to figure out what's happening.
Does it kind of feel great to give up?
So I'm here with it. I'm still partying. I'm still doing the dancing. I never stop dancing. I'm just getting. It's very low key.
Is Blessed telling the truth right now, or is Blessed just saying what he thinks people want to hear?
Bless is 100% just quoting people and artists. I'm not saying that I pulled Pete Davidson quotes and I'm giving them, but
hold on, it's on the cheat sheet. It's up here. Where are they at?
Oh my god.
literally, Pete Davidson on Hot One said, "It's a really great feeling once you finally just give up."
Oh,
He also
Okay.
said, "There's no shame in the medicine game."
that's incredible. I thought that was a cat original.
Everything else was.
He's like, okay. this is. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If I wasn't so desperate, I wouldn't be having this conversation right now. And he looks over at Squid. He's like, you remember our elder? And you would have maybe heard of her. Her name was Albertine. She was the previous. She was the queen of the crew for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
She's Tomas has had a coup. And
A coup.
Perfectly timed with the music.
he's I'm one of the only people left in this building that's not on board with it. And I need some help. And like I said, if I wasn't desperate, no offense to you, Blessed. And he looks over at Dewey again in the sequence. Yeah.
So what the fuck do you need, man? Emotions are high, but like, what the fuck do you need, bro?
Yeah, what do you? I mean, do you have like a campaign slogan that Tomas has, or what's it? Who's trying to coup him? Like,
He's
our
got
pros and cons
Albertine
list?
locked up somewhere in the tunnels.
oh,
And I need her freed
oh,
because
Bex is in on this.
unfortunately, yes. Rebecca is in on, and Freddie as well. I'm sure that's disheartening to you folks.
Thank fucking God.
So I need you guys to hopefully find her and free her. Otherwise, I'm gonna be dinner tonight.
All right.
You? Why would you be dinner? You're one of us. One of us.
So I'm assuming that's what's going on in the pass through.
Yeah, somewhere in the
We got rushed through.
yeah, somewhere in all that nonsense. I've been looking for her for days, and I've struck out. So
So
You know what her resonance is?
oh, what a question. Huh. Who? She's been locked up for a while. She actually probably wouldn't have one. Yeah.
So I'm looking for the only person in here that doesn't have a fucking resin. It's in their blood.
That would make it easier, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she has probably not fed in a long time while she's been chained up or locked up, whatever he's got her in. Yeah.
What's a residence?
Oh.
I would gander that it's she blood and bless up and
Okay. So. Oh, right. And he gives like a
Yeah,
sniff.
they're fucking kids.
Yeah, he
man.
gives
You gotta
like a
explain everything
sniff,
like they're
and he's
7.
like, "Oh, you've never." Yeah, animals don't really have them. That makes sense. Long and the short, different people taste different, and it's better. It gives you a bit of a high depending on how they taste. Not something you experience with animals. Maybe one day you'll get it.
I'll leave you to it.
But yeah,
I'm just asking because I can smell them. All right.
oh, that's convenient. I mean, the place is a maze, so I'm sure that'll be helpful. But yeah, clocks are ticking. So at this point, it's you guys got there at nighttime probably. So like 6
7 p.m.
or 7. So it's probably getting close to be like
Oh.
maybe like 10 by this point
Mhm.
between the tour and all of your fun festivities and stuff like that. So it's like there's a lot of time left because at midnight, I'm as I said, dinner. So
Yeah.
Dinner to who?
one of the gold stars or something I overheard.
All right. Let's go find this fucking. Let's find this
So-
fucking.
Is there anybody else involved in this? Just Tomas and your group?
So I mean, yeah, there's Tomas who is trying to overthrow the angels, and then there's
Mhm.
I'm basically the only person left who's not blood bonded to him in the angels. Well, of course, Albertine's not as well. Can't he can't break his bond on her to make a new one. So he's done the next best thing of just keeping her locked up.
I see.
But the only problem is, I have to do a fucking roll because I know this is a player, but I don't know if Steven knows this. I guess it'd be.
I literally almost said,
it would
"Who's
be-
Steven?"
It'd probably be like wits in a cult, right? To think about blood bonding in like a
Yeah, probably.
time frame standpoint. Okay. Oh, I have no hunger. That's sick.
That's true.
1, 2, 3, 4. I have 0 successes.
Yeah, so whatever.
I don't know shit about blood bonding time frames.
Yeah, you've been lucky I got enough to never really interact with it, and everybody in the scene hasn't really nobody's really gone into the specifics. You just struck out. Yeah, so he's like, yeah. So I would love to help you guys. I unfortunately need to continue to throw off Freddy and Rebecca and everybody because they are actively trying to hunt me down. So when you do let her go, when you do free her, you will. I'll know. So I will catch back up with you guys. Unless anybody else has anything for me, he's gonna go off towards one of those dark corners into the tunnely passageways.
Why don't, before you leave, why won't you come help us, Morgan?
So do you want to take and try to free her while having me with you, so Rebecca and Freddy and some of the other initiates can take and who are hunting me down can show up to stop you? Me being with you is bad for everyone's success. They are actively looking for me, and it is taking everything to throw them off. I am, as a matter of fact, out of time. They are probably on their way now. So, see ya.
Those are some sober thoughts, man. I respect it, and I start walking towards the maze.
You do realize that you're still sober technically because you didn't take the blood laced with drugs. You just have drugs.
It's just the vibes. He is the biggest placebo effect guy in the world.
Alrighty. So yeah. We go into the tunnels.
Fuck yeah, we're going to the tunnels. Well, at least I am. I don't know if everybody else is
Tunnels.
following me.
No, absolutely.
Let's
There's one cool
Thank God.
person at this party, and they asked me for a favor. I'm gonna do it.
That song was only 1:35 long.
Blessed Squid, come here.
Oh.
Now, I know I can't tell you what to do, and I know that you have urges, and your wheels aren't as strong as mine. I get it. But I have information pertaining to some shit that happened, as Blessed might say, while you two were purging your urges. There was some folks who looked like they wanted to kill me. And I let them into the back rooms. I don't know why they needed my permission, but I'm pretty sure there is already either a third party or Tomas's people are running around in these tunnels just ahead of us.
Fuck them.
That's crazy, Dewey. Look at you caring about all the moral stuff. I mean, I know we all do, but you really put it to practice, man.
Really put it to
I
rest.
appreciate it. I want to smack his back, hopefully for another handprint, and keep walking.
He's just gonna sigh and look very sad.
I'm gonna say, hey, I heard you. I heard that sigh, and I hear your emotions. I'm on it. Keep walking.
Alrighty. So, who's leading you through the tunnels?
I'm for sure gonna take lead as the fucking tank.
I will trail.
I guess I'm in the middle.
Anga is never mid.
I have to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Alrighty. Probably composure and awareness, I think, to keep your head cool and make your way through these tunnels and not get lost.
Just
fuck
squid,
yeah.
right?
We're rolling so many dice, guys. So many. Zero successes, storyteller.
0 successes. Okay, so you take and you try to make your way through these tunnels, following your nose, looking for basically the absence of smell, I suppose. And it's harder than you thought it was going to be. You were really confident on the outset of this that it'd be like, oh, cool. There's going to be one person in the building who smells like nothing.
All I can fucking smell is the pungent smell of CK1 coming off Blessed.
Exactly. And so, with that, you take and make your way through, and find yourselves into a room with a crowd that's gathering outside of it. Rebecca's there, and so is Freddy. And then there's a couple people that are maybe that you, Squid, recognize a couple kindred in this group. You've seen them around in your years. But Rebecca's like, oh, hey there, Mr. Anga, Mr. Why am I from names? I'm so bad. Mr. Brand. And she's just gives a nod to Dewey. She's not saying his last name. So
Why
she's like,
can't you say part?
So you guys are just in time. We're about to have a nice kind of mid-party meal, as a breather. Why don't you come join us? And then Freddy's like, yeah, I mean, you guys are kind of squares, and he like looks at you specifically when he says that, Blessed. But I mean, Rebecca says you guys are cool, so.
Now, what type of terminology was that when you were looking at me, Freddy?
You don't know what a square is, kid?
I can square up.
I'm calling you a loser because you didn't go through with the task that I gave you.
Yeah,
and you
I
primed
might
her
be
up
a
so
lose-
well too. She was delicious.
I may be a lose her, but I didn't lose her. I really gave her some inspiration. I feel like that's gonna stick with her.
It's
Paired with the
gonna stick
high.
with me for sure.
Absolutely, and things that stick. That's just who you are, I guess.
Oh my. Okay. Anyway.
I don't think there's a thought in that head.
I genuinely
Oh,
think
God.
that Bless is the. What's your intelligence score? I just want to know.
Wait, that could have been a stat.
5 dots.
It's 3. It's pretty good.
It's 3.
Just real
You have
dumb.
a really high intelligence.
Yeah.
You're just dumb.
I just don't.
You're just dumb.
But yeah. So
Dude,
are you guys?
it's like, we can't even say that you're not streetwise.
No, I'm proficient in street.
Yeah. So
And
you
you
guys.
have a 3 in etiquette. Like none of you.
I'm telling you, I want when I looked at this character I made, I went, cool. This is everything that the internet says Pete Davidson embodies. I'm like, this is the perfect picture for this man. So yeah, are you guys gonna take and join them? There's they invite you to have a meal with them.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
No.
I'm just
Can I-
looking for.
So with that, with the rejection, the door opens and there is one person who is on the other side of the door. All the lights are off in the room that this crowd is gathering outside of. It is
Gonna-
one of the most beautiful men you've ever laid your eyes on. Even Pete Davidson's a looker, or excuse me, Blessed is a looker. This guy outshines Blessed by a mile, and he's like, "Hello. I was wondering when I would make your acquaintance. How nice to meet you. Hello there, Blessed, Squid, and Mr. Dewey. I am Tomas, your host.
Call me Fart.
Are you sure?
It's Mr. Fart to you.
I see. Well, you've chosen a great time to make introductions, Mr. Fart, and we're just about to have dinner. So please, come join us. And this is going to require some type of roll to decline his invitation without taking some kind of willpower damage for turning down the host of the night in front of all these people.
I will do exactly that. And I also get a bonus to this because I have, what is it? Unswayable mind.
I have introvert.
I have introvert.
Okay.
I have introvert skill at +6.
So probably resolve plus something, I'm thinking.
Resolve and etiquette more than likely.
Yeah, resolve and etiquette makes sense. A way to turn this invitation down without embarrassing yourselves or upsetting the host.
So, I get resolve, etiquette, and fortitude.
Oh, cool, yeah, because of your ability.
Yeah. So I'll be rolling 4 and a hunger die.
You know what the worst part about being a vegan is? You can never slake your hunger.
Not easily, yeah. It
Sure
never
I
goes
can.
down to... Well, it never
not
goes
here.
down to 0, unfortunately, with animals.
It'll never go down to 0. Animals don't have enough
Oh.
vitae in their blood for
Yeah.
you to drain them enough to
Oh.
slake your final hunger.
That's 2 successes.
2 successes, okay. All right, that's
Oh,
everybody.
are we all rolling?
Yes, you're all rolling. Well, I guess, are you all going to turn down the
Oh.
invitation, or is it just going to be one of you?
I mean,
Uh,
I'm definitely turning down the fucking invitation.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd like to all try.
Okay, then yeah, everybody's turning
So
down
it's
the
resolve-
it's
resolve
resolve
and
and
etiquette?
etiquette. Yeah.
Resolve etiquette. Okay. God, I don't know how guys resolve this.
Fuck, dude, I have no etiquette.
Okay.
We know.
3 and 3. All right.
I'm sure Rebecca hastily scrubbed that gum off when as soon as the tour was over. That's probably why she was so antsy leaving.
3 successes.
I got.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
5.
6.
I got 5.
Or 5, yeah. 5 successes.
My
So
hunger was a 4.
2 successes for Elgin. How many did you get, Johnny?
3.
3? Okay.
I got the most successes I can get on this roll.
So, Bless, how do you turn down this invitation incredibly gracefully?
Oh. Give me a second.
You're not the vibe.
Use that brain. Use that 3 points of intelligence you got. You got this.
Dude, you know what the worst part is? Blessed has a higher intelligence score than I do.
Then me too. Blessed is the most smart. The smartest one we have.
Let's see. I want to go up to him and say, hey, Tomas, I'm so excited to meet you, man. I go to dab him up, and I want to pull him in close and get right to his ear and say, I'm so glad to talk to someone that is finally of my caliber. I have too much anxiety to be dealing with this shit right now. I need to get away. And then I pull back, go, yeah, man, you throwing the wildest party, and go back to dancing. And my eyes are so dead serious on him. I am making eye contact right now.
Oh my god. Okay.
That's me.
Okay, yeah. So that's you take and you have appeased you've stroked his ego, you have proven like the nobody else would dare just wade their way through the crowd and just walk up and grab him like that. And he is impressed. He's like,
Let's go.
"Oh, yes. You know what? You and me, we would have a proper introduction later in the night. I've already seen everything I need to know. The blessed on God, Anga, is of a tier above all, and is surely going to be a wonderful addition to our midnight celebrations. And then how do you two to turn his invitation down in such a way that Johnny, you're going to suffer 2 willpower damage, and you will suffer 3, Elgin.
I'm just gonna
Just
flip
leave.
him off and walk away.
All right, you both just leave. Okay. And actually, I think so. That's the base, and I think there's also that slightly modified because of you turning him down in front of an audience. 1 second.
He's not the fucking prince. I don't give a fuck. You know
It's
what
true,
I'm saying?
he's not the prince. Let's see. Audience.
Like, he has no power over me other than I'm at his fucking party.
That's true.
Like,
Social conflict. There we go.
can I subtract some damage for not giving a fuck?
I think that would probably be your devotion. Like the fact that you don't even talk to him, you just completely blow him off, is probably your devotion. So you'll reduce it by 1, because you get to heal it. So the audience, let's see.
And we're only taking a superficial mark for this damage, right? It's not aggravated.
Yeah, so it's because your friends are here, and turning down someone in front of your friends is a bad thing. Unless you're trying to put your component. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, so yeah, just +1. The 2 of you will take a little bit of extra because maybe you make Blessed look bad in your staunch refusal, and that just makes you maybe your willpower hit a little bit extra for +1. So yours is the same, Johnny, because you get to heal 1. Elgin, you have the blinding power of the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yours is a total of 4 superficial willpower damage. So you should have 4 half lines. A full box marks aggravated. A half mark in your willpower is superficial. So do you see on the top left of your character sheet? If you click the box once, you should get 1 little cross out.
Half.
Yep.
Yep.
Cool. All right.
What was the total?
4.
4.
4, and each one is a hash mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2.
Well, no. So you don't. They stay as hashes, right? It's
Yeah.
not.
All
You
4
have
of
to.
them
You have to
hash.
mark. Yeah, you have to mark all of them with a single hash before you start marking them with X's.
Yeah, because superficial is
Ah.
easier to get rid of than aggravated. Once it becomes aggravated, it's harder to get rid of.
Got it.
It's like really hard. Like social conflicts in this is very dangerous because getting rid of you get rid of like 1 aggravated willpower per session, naturally.
Yeah, they basically made it so that like you can be a phase and like you could defeat somebody just by burning them with your words.
It's pretty impressive. Yeah, so you guys take and deny his invite. So you take and turn around and leave. And who knows what happened there? Let's continue going through the tunnels. So does anyone else want to try and sniff their way through or make their way through the tunnels rather than leading by nose?
Yeah, I'd like to try and remember my way around from the tour, from like what we saw, back to
Okay.
the area that we were trying to get ushered away from.
I guess.
I feel like my sense of direction would be very good being a hunter.
Yeah,
And
probably intelligence and awareness.
so 2, 6
Yes, with one of them being your hunger die.
with the hunger,
The hungy.
the hungy. It's only 2 successes.
2 successes. Okay, so
'Cause I'm
it
bad.
takes you a very long time, to the point that it is. None of you snuck your phones in. Does anyone wear a watch?
My camera has a time that I know is 10 minutes fast.
Dewey would also have a watch turned where the face is on the wrist.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So it is like 11:30 or like 11:45 by the time you finally make it through here.
Fuck. Dewey blew it. No.
But you do manage to make it through. To the Make it to the mausoleum. So this is a place where dead vamps are kept for like honor and things like that. There is. You take and see as you guys are hanging out. There is a big ass padlock on the door to the mausoleum, and one guard. He is wearing a jester's outfit.
All right, I'm just gonna run up and choke this motherfucker out.
All right, cool. Yeah, so that's probably brawl and
Break the
strength.
brawl, baby. Plus, because I'm choking him out, I get +1 to my roll because I have
That's
a specialty in
9
grappling.
dice.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
If you fail this, that's insane.
And I have no hunger, so
Yeah.
hold on, let me count up my die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Listen to that rattle.
That's so many d10s.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4,
You heard him count.
6 successes.
6 successes.
Nice.
Yeah, that's enough to choke this guy out. I think he's not a. Yeah, taking half. Yeah, that is more than enough damage, quote unquote, to knock him out. Yeah, so you take and choke the guard out.
Is this a vampire or a mortal, by the way? Like when I get up close to him.
It is a ghoul.
Oh, it's a ghoul. Then
Yes.
he's fucking out. All
Yeah.
right, cool.
Alrighty, so you
and then
dealt with the guard. Now there's a big ass padlock.
I'm gonna. Can I? What brand of padlock is it?
The old heavy iron kind.
So it's your master lock. So I'm gonna strengthen larceny this bitch.
Okay, yeah, that sounds reasonable.
It's less than strength and brawl. Sorry, guys. But
That's true. It's not.
I do have a
8
point
plus
in
1
larceny. 1, 2, 3. So I have 1, 2 regular successes and then a crit success.
So for a total of 4.
So it'd be a total of 6.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. So, difficulty, yeah. Yeah, you take and just rip this padlock right off. And you guys can.
I just know that I'm gonna get I just know that if I had hunger going into this, I would have got a bestial failure on breaking the lock. I
That would've
just
been
know that would have
So,
happened.
you guys take and pry the lock off, and the door, you push it open and it creaks. And here in this mausoleum, it is entirely empty, except for a woman who is tied down to the floor in the center. And with all the noise that was made breaking the lock and stuff, she is looking at you guys, and her eyes are kind of crazy.
My energy is back from all the walking and nervous energy getting out, so now I'm just back to good old Onga. And I say, "What is your name?" I'm just staring at her.
So
Can I
I
have
don't
your
wanna give her a
number?
Can
Can I get your
When you get your number back or your phone back, can I?
Where your boyfriend at? He getting you Mike and Ike's? You like Mike and Ike's?
and she says back to you in a voice that is very hoarse and very like rough, but like commanding. Right? Her speaking is like you feel a little shaky. Maybe not Squid, but the two of you who are newer and younger definitely like you feel your knees kind of want to give out when she speaks and says, "Albertine."
Okay. Okay. You You make me feel things, Albertine. But that's exactly who we were looking for. Is you. Is you. All right. How do we get this? I want to inspect how she's held down. See if we can
So
break
she
it.
is chained to the concrete floor with metal restraints.
And
And
I know that Albertine is an elder, right? Like an
Correct.
elder vampire.
yeah, you've
Okay.
been around enough to know that name.
Would-
So
would I
like
be able to-
she's like 8th generation. Like she's
Yeah.
like insane, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And she looks like you've probably encountered an elder once or twice. This woman looks more like an animal than a proper elder vampire. Not animal like, oh, she's shape changed, but like there's a look in her eyes that there's barely a person in there right now.
Can I like? All right, guys. Anybody got like a fucking red Solo cup or anything?
Why?
I got a baggie.
All right, fuck it. I'm gonna run outside and grab the ghoul.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna drag it in and throw it, and hold him up so that she can feed on this guy. Because I think the beast might be speaking to us right now, and not the actual vampire.
Okay. That sounds like maybe a roll. Maybe. Would it be? Would she accept a ghoul right now? You know more about the game than I do. Is there anything that makes ghouls less attractive to feed on?
No.
Okay. Then yeah.
I mean, cause it's
He's
not
cheating.
Diablerie.
He's cheating.
Yeah, well, I was like, I know there's a thing with other vampires, but I
Well,
don't
he
exactly know what
gave me
ghouls
the
are.
hint that she looks more animal than human. I'm an older vampire.
Yeah.
I know what that means.
Yeah.
Like,
So, yeah, you take and throw the ghoul at her, and you guys see, basically, she is restrained, but I'm gonna imagine that our friend here manages to toss the ghoul within mouse reach, and she just immediately tears his throat open, and there's just blood everywhere. Like she like how alligators do like that death roll thing. She's like doing the equivalent of a death roll
Oh
without
my
the
God.
roll. She is just tearing this guy's basically. Once she's finished, his head is completely separated from his body, and she is just kind of eating this off of the neck stump, as she's like basically pulls him with her teeth to the point where she can sort of get her hands on him and hold him steady, as he's completely drained dry.
How lovely.
Yeah, and so after she does that, she's covered basically head to toe now in blood, is dripping off of her. She releases the now dead ghoul, and with that earlier when she spoke, that like the two of you younger ones that she like made your knees go weak, that feeling is not as like, oh shit, but there's still an air of command when she says, "Thank you. Now free me, please."
yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Could I? Do you think my natural weapons would be able to cut through that iron, or whatever the metal is?
Yeah, probably. I think you would be able to cut through that. I think normally this would probably be a roll, but I think the natural weapons can just do it no problem.
Cool.
Well, you got Wolverine claws, and you just now
Yeah.
telling me,
So
bro?
you notice, Dewey is in a weird place right now. I don't think he agrees with a lot of the stuff that's going on right now, but the fact that this elder has so much power in his voice, he feels oddly compelled to do what she says. Maybe not like coerced, but
Well,
I
I
feel like
just
he
know-
knows that it's for the better, and you'll see his hand.
So this
rip
is something
through
I
its,
probably would have explained on the walk to you. That because she's an elder, that the guy who's like blood bonding people is probably planning on diablerizing the elder to gain her power. So it's very important to free an elder whenever an elder is captured.
Right.
If
So what you doing with your hand, Dewey?
It morphs into a claw, and I cut the chain.
Let's go.
Hmm.
What sound does it make?
Kerchink.
Ching. Yeah.
Snicked. TM.
So yeah. She takes and you take the chains and cut them. And she stands up. She is now that like she is properly fed and that's starting to flow through her system. You know how I described like Tomas as like the most beautiful man you've ever seen? Albertine is like an angel, basically standing before you. It like those of you who appreciate the finer things in life, i.e., Toreadors, i.e., blessed, might even cry a little bit as at the beauty of this woman now that she is, back to her full power, and is fed properly, dripping head to toe in blood. She says, "Ah, so now who do I have the pleasure of freeing me from my chains?"
Dewey, man,
I
go,
feel-
go. That's you. That's you.
Dewey.
Ah,
I'm dusting off the cocaine on you. Go, man, go.
oh, you're one of the newer children.
Mm.
So, I'm impressed someone so young would manage to do something like this. And who are you? And looks over at the other, you, blessed.
I'm Mr. Blessed on Ga. I just want you to know that it's hard to look at you because you shine so bright, like an angel. And I just look at her, and then without thinking, I grab my like camera and I go and I take a picture.
Oh, yes, so it's a common effect from those who appreciate the finer things in life upon looking upon me. Sadly, those devices don't exactly capture our radiance. You must be particularly new. And you would take a look at your camera and there's like nothing on there.
Oh, so she had what you call it? What's her clan?
She is another Toreador.
Oh, okay.
Toreador. I'm a Toreador.
Yeah, that's why you in particular was like, oh man, the beauty, the grace. Oh, this woman. And
I would assume that she knows who Squid is.
Yeah, she's like, oh yes, hello. Have you finally decided to join a pick a side, Squid?
I'm just here so that an elder doesn't get Diablo rice. That's why I'm here, right? And to make sure the idiot doesn't get blood bonded to anybody.
Ah, yes. Well, regardless of your intentions, no one can stay neutral forever, I suppose. Tonight, even the right choice has consequences, so I'm sure we'll be seeing more of each other soon. Now, can you do me another favor? I hate to ask so much of you in such a short time. Can you point me to that traitorous piece of shit, Tomas?
Yeah, he's in the other room and they're having lunch or something. I don't know.
Oh,
Also,
do
just
we
so
have a
you
hard
know,
time getting back
Morgan's
there?
chill still. By the way, Morgan's still chill.
oh yes, I know. I can feel it now that everything's returning to me. I have once Tomas is dealt with, everyone else will fall back in line. Don't worry. What were you gonna say, Elgin?
I said, do we have a hard time getting back to that room?
No. I think that with I think that you'd be able to get back there. When you do get back there, oh boy. So it took a while to get here, but going on your way back, combined with the fact that you have Albertine, who this is like her house basically, right? She knows where things are in her house. You guys get back there pretty quick, and it's a bloodbath. There are 5 bodies in here. One of them is wearing a jester's outfit. 3 of them are wearing those black uniforms that you saw earlier. You can't really identify who that might be, which one is which. Their faces are basically bloody messes. And then there is another person who looks like he is wearing kind of like not jester's attire, but he's like wearing party gear. That's kind of like almost priestly. It's a really weird getup.
Okay.
She's like,
Just...
oh, I see what you mean by lunch. Do any of you happen to have a watch or something on you?
Oh, yes. Here.
Oh, I see. It's almost midnight. Well, I know exactly where he'll be then. Now, I would love for you guys to follow me and for this dress down that I'm about to do, but um, you've done everything that I suppose I would ask of you, and you're free to leave if you so choose. I know that the politics of this world aren't for everybody. And she looks at Squid again.
What are you talking about? I got 2 points in politics.
I know enough to know I hate it.
I just know
I
that I am
it.
I'm faithful to the prince and the Camarilla. Even though I don't like order, I'm more of like an anarch leaning thing. I realize that the Camarilla is the only thing that keeps the Masquerade afloat, which lets me exist, right? So I'm a reluctant Camarilla supporter.
Huh. Well, in that case, I would invite you to come witness a Camarilla order in action, but I will not be upset with you if you decide to go on your way.
I'm just. Do we want to watch a fucking murder, guys?
Look, I came here to network, and I feel like I touched some people's lives. I don't know how much I progressed myself, but I know that I won't be forgotten from these events here. So I'm here with my bar buddies, because I know I influence y'all enough, and y'all stand in my life. Not to get sentimental, but our friend Albert here has taught us a lot already. So I'm good with whatever y'all want to do.
Albert. Is that the name of this person?
Albertine.
It's Albertine.
Albertine.
Hey, I love making people feel like family, you know.
That's true.
Albert Slim over there is real purdy.
Well, it was, by the way,
She can be fam.
speaking of family, the person in that room, the jester outfit person, their mask looks like Rebecca's.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
So same person that had the silver knife?
No, so that was Freddie had the knife. So in the
Rebecca
room there
was
was
the tour guide.
the tour guide, the one you called Bex.
Yeah, no, I know that, but Freddie gestured over for someone to bring over the box, and the person he gestured over had the same mask as Rebecca.
They had the same mask, but it was different. Like they had a different outfit.
Different.
Yeah,
okay.
Rebecca's.
Oh yeah, different outfit. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Same exact as Rebecca, but it's not Rebecca.
Yeah. So the one that is currently on the floor, though, that looks like it's Rebecca's outfit.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Rebecca dead.
But yeah, so you guys gonna take and
Dewey says that in person.
Rebecca D.
Rebecca D.
so yeah, are you guys gonna take and choose this as your time to go on home and have a few drinks, or are you going to take and follow Albertine to deal with Tomas?
I'm gonna be real. I'm not taking a strong stance here. I just wanted to keep, diablerie from happening. So I'm gonna be like, if you need help later, we got you. But I think I'm gonna go on an morning drunk, and retire to my coffin.
I don't think Onga has stakes in this. I wanted to double check the stakes. He doesn't have stakes in this. Because the truth has already been exposed. That's my conviction.
That's true. Yeah.
There's no love lost here. And then this isn't norms of decent society, but I'm not gonna uphold it by going, because it's a good thing that's happening as far as Onga's concerned. So making my way out of
All
town.
right. So how about Dewey? How's Dewey feeling about it?
I'll take a look at this elder vampire, and I'll give her a slight bow, and I'll say, well, Miss Albertine, it's been lovely. If you need anything, I'm here. But I'm afraid this is completely beyond my depths.
Yes, you do have a little bit of a weak stomach, as I understand, so I take no offense. Maybe one day it'll suit your tastes.
If you need me.
Also, I don't
At
really
my
want to watch
graveyard.
somebody get fucked up if I don't get to do the fucking them up, You
True.
know, I feel like this is. I feel like you deserve this. You know.
Ah, yes, very. How very elegant of you. So with that, and she takes and basically gives you guys directions for how to go out like a back door, quote unquote. Or I mean, if you want to leave out through the front, you totally can. Um, but with that,
I'm cool with leaving out the back door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'll take and make her way out into the for the midnight event, and you guys take and leave out the back door, out into the night.
I light a cigarette and hand it to Dewey.
I put it out with my fingertips.
I take a picture of it.
It's just a floating cigarette.
You mean to tell me that your man is an old man hunter who doesn't smoke?
Dying really
Nope.
gives you the straight edge.
He
He packs a bean chaw and walks away.
I don't know if we're ever gonna play these characters again, but I have a very solid idea of who Dewey is.
No, I totally would.
And unfortunately, I don't think this one shot was really a place for Dewey, as I know him to shine. To know more. But
He's a gangrel and it was in the city. It makes sense.
Ray knew this was a trap, just like how Fear Travels was a trap. We're gonna be in this 5 years later. We're gonna be touring with this little get up. Now clip that.
I'll clip that.
Blessed
We're gonna
on
replay
God
this
is gonna
6
have
years from now.
merch.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's Mr.
Blessed on God merch is gonna be a number
Blessed on
one
God.
seller.
I was gonna say, I don't think we could
Yeah.
play this character on tour as
on God?
fucking using those pictures.
Legally distinct, blessed on God. I'm just
Oh,
gonna
I
pose
mean,
in all of his poses.
So so to give you this is a slight maybe like a slight spoiler for Halfin, but it's whatever. Rafa's like face claim for his character that he gave to Astra was fucking Neil Breen. So
Of course. Of course.
so like if there was a world where this was a thing that happened, we could give an artist Pete Davidson as a base to work with, and you could have Bless Anga as Pete Davidson lookalike.
Blessed
gonna
on
say,
God.
Blessed
Blessed
on
on God.
Blessed
On
on
God.
God.
God. Get it right. Come
Uh,
on.
On
now.
God, comma, blessed at school.
Yeah. So, Stars and Wishes. I posted them in the thing. Oh, I don't have. It didn't keep
In
my
the
formatting.
Pancake said, Rain, you know what this means for my milestones, don't you?
Good luck. That means you gotta get. That means you gotta get a Neil Breen a date. I'm impressed. I'm sure. Like when you guys see this, you're gonna be like, "Wow, how the hell did Astra make Neil Breen cool?" Yeah. So stars. At the end of a session, everyone gives some highlights, moments or techniques they really enjoyed. Appreciation for the GM's prep work. Key moments of roleplay from the other players or ways the plot twisted, or memorable scenes and situations. So what do we got? Who's first?
I mean, bless on God, all scenes.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
That's just the "Can I have your number? Can I have it?" energy that was going on.
I didn't know who Blessed was until I saw his face.
And you were a believer.
Yeah, yeah. I really appreciate. I haven't played a campaign where there's nothing visual to look at. Besides, like, there's pictures, but like I haven't I've been so used to like moving a character and worrying about like all the stats a whole lot. So that was really great. Great prep work and leading.
Blessed on God. That was probably the highlight. I liked rolling a bunch of dice. That was great.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, the numbers get real big here. Anything else from anybody before mine?
Now you got it.
Yeah, so there's a real fun thing with pre-gens because it gives you like a puzzle a puzzle outline that you get to fill in. I, despite the fact that I decided he was going to be Pete Davidson about 20 minutes before we started, in no world did I imagine that Kat would take that and embody it to such a degree, right? I was shockingly impressed with how much of blessed that Kat put into herself in the scenes, which is shocking for a character that Kat had been acquainted with for about 10 minutes before she first started talking with it. So that was incredible, especially because Kat doesn't do this all that often.
Bowing. Thank you.
And I really liked that Elgin consistently was like, "Yep, hey guys, oh, you want to go into the back room of this place? Yeah, sure, go ahead. Oh, you know what? None for me, thanks. None for me, thanks. None for me, thanks." To everything, which was
Yeah.
also very funny to have a character that engaged with the plot in such a parallel, not parallel. What's the other one?
Perpendicular.
In such a
foil?
perpendicular way. Yeah.
Mhm.
That was I don't think I've seen that, and because you're still engaging with the plot. It's just in a way that is entirely perpendicular to what you would expect from someone to do.
Like an inversion.
Yeah. And then Squid, it was very nice to have Squid to be like, hey guys, here's the vampire world. Here's the way the vampire world works. Because Johnny's the only person at this table that knows that beyond my skim of the book.
That's why I was like, it makes sense if I just make my vampire older than the other vampire.
Yeah.
We're a bunch of youngins.
You don't know what the Masquerade is?
Huh?
I really wanted to when you were like, just remember, angels. Are you really like Barney styling the Masquerade to me right now?
And then wishes. Everyone gives some wishes, which can be things they weren't too keen on or things they like to see more of. In a one shot, this can be a little weird, but requests for more of some things, like recurring characters, rules that didn't quite flow or sit right, or sometimes even rulings, or structural requests, like we don't want more fights, less fights, more drugs, less drugs, more killing people in the bathroom, yada yada.
More vampire.
More fight. More fight.
More fight.
More imagery, I guess. Like seeing some of the NPC type people, I guess, is my only thing. I feel like he was fine without it, but I think that would only enhance it. Everything else, though, was great.
Yeah, everything was great.
Yeah, I did go back and forth on NPC art, largely because it feels, when I have art, it's like, cool, this is an NPC that's prepped. And when I don't have art, it's like, this is one that's off the wall. And I could have like wild card. There's a way in Foundry you can do like wild card images, where you can just kind of have a folder that's just like, hey, this is my middle-aged man folder. This is my teen folder. This is my
Dude, you
old
should
man
go to
folder.
Getty Images.
That's good. That's good.
And so I could. There's a way to do
like
that.
Yeah.
For me, I feel like it's more clear-cut factions, if that makes sense. Like who represents the Sabbat, who represents the Camarilla, who represents the Anarchs, kind of like that setup. Because like I can't really tell this cult, like, are they associated with, like dark magic Sabbat shit? Are they associated with like Anarchs? Are they Camarilla? Like I didn't know,
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's a lot of words.
Because it informs the politics in this system by what their alignment is.
Yeah. I guess I could have done a better job outlining that it's because they are just Camarilla, but they're just like a.
I couldn't tell if I was walking into Elysium or if I was walking into just like a random party of vampire. You know what I'm saying?
It is probably more along the lines of random party of vampires, because they're under Camarilla, and they kind of just wanted people to join the crew, in quotation marks.
Yeah, because it seemed very much like old style, like Tremere. Like it felt like the pyramid, kind of. What was going on in there?
Yeah, I guess that's closer to it than like a standard Camarilla outlook. It's not the
Yeah.
pyramid, but it is closer in that to your standard Camarilla
Yeah,
hierarchy.
because that was the only thing, but that's just not being familiar with the lore like deeply, and me being familiar with the lore deeply. Otherwise, the session was fine. Like it's just like it's kind of like if you walked into like a Star Wars RPG and you're like, all right, cool, you run into a bunch of smugglers, but are they like Mandalorians? Are they,
Yeah, that makes sense.
Arik Besh? Are they like, Because then you need to know. Because then like politically alignment wise, where your character falls in the interactions with them and who you're gonna help.
Yes, that does make sense.
Yeah.
Because this one, the way I had this one set out, because I took an existing adventure and then tweaked it a bunch.
Yeah.
The existing adventure is not. I think the existing adventure like assumes that you're all Camarilla, and that this is smaller scope. It's like inside the Camarilla type deal, because
Yeah.
it's meant to be for like newer players. That's like, hey, but taking what it was given by the book and just kind of making some more clear cut lines on whether, because I think at the end of the day they're basically all kind of the same. It's just like an inter party conflict type of situation, except for the people in the black outfits who that had it did have a different deal. Who knows? They're all dead now.
Yeah. They definitely were Sabat coded.
But yeah,
Like, because like the big fight in World of Darkness for vampires specifically is between the Sabat and the Camarilla. The Sabat are like the Cainites that want to bring about the end of the world and the return of the antediluvians, and then the Camarilla are just about like maintain the status quo, nobody eat anybody.
nobody anybody. Keep the Masquerade up. Oh, you made the notes
Yeah.
red.
Yeah, I'm down to the main hall
Take an extra dot.
with
Do we fart?
spelling.
Oh, you wrote everybody's little lores. Nautical stop.
I see that nod. Cat 13,
Huh?
I see that.
See what?
You know
I
what
feel
I'm
like
talking
establishing
I
the
don't.
political structure is also super fun because you're like, who's the sheriff
to the
of New
intro, back to the
Orleans?
bar.
Who's the
the nod at
prince
the
of
end.
New Orleans?
Yeah, I do think. I think in a world where this was a longer standing game, I would spend more time developing those
Yeah.
because I have some of the stuff in the background, but it's like, yeah, it doesn't. It's like this is just like one
And
little party.
it's perfectly okay if you just take the vampire system and you're like, all right, this is my stand-in for the Camarilla. This is my stand-in for this. Like, it doesn't have to be like pure World of Darkness lore.
Oh, you did call him Tomas.
Tomas. One part says toe ass.
But no,
My name is-
my wish is for more vampire.
I realized about halfway through this that I was like, I have a lot here. Then I don't want this to go that late. We're gonna speed things up.
You said, you know what? It takes y'all forever.
But I mean, well, no, that's
the other
my
thing about this.
that's my thing. I always write a lot. Like when my one shots are almost always two shots, unless I'm in the middle of it. Then I go, cool. We're gonna cut out a bunch of stuff so this fits in one session. Because I
Right.
pack these things with a lot of stuff usually.
Mm-hmm.
I had back in my
Twist
early
felt.
days when I was much worse about pacing. I had a Star Wars thing that had, technically speaking, it was 12 hours because it was a solo session, and then the two characters met together and then had a third session that was also like 4 fucking hours because I did not know how to write. Also, D&D, even Star Wars D&D still takes forever. But I also just pacing. I was like way too ambitious. So I've pared that down over the years, but it's still like I just put so many things in there. It's like, well, I don't need all this.
Yeah.
We're running out of time.
Yeah. We don't have
Also,
time.
more vampire fights would be sick because vampire fighting in this game is so much fun.
Yes. Wait.
Yeah, next time it'll be like, all right, cool guys. All right, guys. The people who wanted that part to go badly are attacking your house, attacking the bar. You gotta defend it. Oh no.
Oh no.
Not the ship hole.
Nautica style.
I think if this were to be
They're
that would,
port side.
a full campaign would the ship hole would probably somehow end up being Yell's Haven. Probably. I don't exactly remember the rules if it needs to be like abandoned or whatever, but I like it'd be
They're
like
swabbing the poop
It just
deck.
has to have a basement you can put coffins in.
in a basement you can put
That's
coffins
really
in and the
only
owners are cool.
requirement.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like Dewey's base of operations would be the graveyard where his wife is buried.
It could. I mean, you guys
That's
could
where
be
he'd
there as well.
most of the time.
Well, the Haven is where the coterie meets up. You guys can have personal places.
Ah, cool. Well, that's mine.
Mine is I sleep next to my dead wife. It's fine.
My
Damn, a wife guy.
oh, I dig up her grave every night and then sleep in her coffin with her.
Yeah.
I used the word verbaciously.
What? That's not a word.
It was tonight. I said, Freddy, yeah, I mean, you guys are pretty much squares. Onga fights him verbaciously on this because I forgot what I said and I couldn't type it and say it.
That's funny.
You forgot what you yourself said. Nice.
Yeah, in that moment, yeah. For whenever I went off on Tomas, I put Onga owns up on some real shit about their anxiety to Toas. That's why I put his name as
Tomas.
that.
That's funny. Okay.
Tomas was not in my head.
Recording. All right. Up when this goes up on the internet, it's on the archive channel, so you guys can enjoy it. It is full.
It's gonna be
entirety.
up on the internet.